We fought sharks.
True.
One of the sharks killed itself.
Yeah, for real.
So we assume.
One of the sharks killed itself because Chad pointed a laser at its nose and directed Tanner how to actually kill it.
Accurate.
The shark is not a cat.
What planet are we on now?
It is.
Moncala.
Moncala.
So we left to go to Moncala because their leader there mysteriously disappeared and then came to light later when we got there that he was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to help. There's two dudes fighting for power, and we need to help one dude gain the power over the other guy, and his name is Tazul. I don't remember what his race is, but
there is no Moncala. There is only Tazul.
There's only Tazul.
I made that joke last week.
I was recapping it.
Yeah. And then we talked to like the Senate there, which is when we found out that the previous ruler had been murdered, and that he was like only witnessed by a little kid, like an 8-year-old kid. So we talked to the 8-year-old kid, and he told us the general vicinity where this guy was murdered, which is apparently next to this mother's den or whatever, which is a bunch of sharks, and is super dangerous. So then we took an Uber to the mother's den area, not like right on top of it, and fought a bunch of sharks.
Took an Uber.
I mean, you're not wrong. The sad part is you're not wrong. 100% was technically an Uber.
Tanner. Go into that same setting on that desktop audio one, the audio output capture, and change it from monitor and output to just output.
That's what I did, and you said no, put it back.
No, you put it on just monitor.
No, I did monitor and output.
No, he did the one before.
We'll put it on just output.
There is no just output. There's monitor off, monitor only, which mutes the output, and monitor and output.
Oh, it's monitor off then.
Yeah, okay.
Also, a friendly reminder that you are recording, because I've forgotten to hit record before, so just...
I'm still recording.
Testing.
Yeah.
Let's
Croccs
make
gets
sure it's
the
all
behind the
working.
scenes. Yeah, we're good.
Troubleshooting.
Yeah. Okay.
It's for you, buddy.
And that's pretty much everything that happened. In case, and we had some fun bonding time on the ship in the roleplay channel throughout the week on the way to the planet before we talked to the Senate.
Yep, you did. It was fun.
We decided we like Avo, and I don't really think anything else grandiose happened. Z shared a lot of his character backstory, but the only people that heard it was ACOG and Avo. So,
and one of them's not here, and the other one doesn't care.
Even though she asked.
No, ACOG is the one that doesn't care.
Oh, yeah. You know that tracks.
Okay. All right, let me just finish filling up my water, and we will get started. Hey. So.
Hey.
You guys just finished killing the sharks. Your suits, you found out, have a way of basically kind of resealing themselves, so the shark bites did not immediately cause drowning.
Immediately is the key word in that sentence.
Correct, because if you get shark bit again, I can't always protect you.
You said we get 5 times before the suit is like totally shredded, right?
Yeah.
5 punctures.
Cool, I have 1.
No, you have 4.
No, you
have 4
used
left.
1.
Yeah, I mean I have 1 puncture is what I meant.
Yeah, big one.
Yeah, okay. I know, I felt that in my soul.
Okay. But you guys were moving closer to the rift that is the Mother's Den when you were attacked. So at this point, is there anything you guys would like to do before you move on?
No, I don't think I have any pre-buffs.
Okay.
Not buffs that won't last
Yeah, I'm good.
more than what we already have.
Yeah, same.
So then you guys
Are we
Probably-
within range for Raiko to do her detect object or whatever it is?
I wouldn't do it yet.
you are
We need to get
not
closer.
you're not close enough to the ridge that it would be at. But you're close.
Okay.
So you guys go ahead, make sure that everything is okay. You check around, making sure there's no more sharks. No more surprises.
Sharks. I have a new thing that I hate now. It's sharks.
But you go
I
ahead,
don't
double
like
check,
that laugh.
and it seems like there are no sharks at the moment. You guys grab your little submersibles and start heading closer towards the rift at the far end of the hunting ground. I would like everybody to quickly make me some perception checks.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't have winds passive now. So sad.
Hey, yo, what the hell is that?
I don't know, dude. I just clicked perception
Hey,
on my
that was
skills.
almost perfect.
Okay.
He rolled it with guidance.
Ah, okay. Do you have guidance?
No, I don't. Dude, I have no idea.
Oh,
Is
it's-
that one of your global?
I can tell you what
he
happened.
he put the global on, and that's the basic
He
one.
turned-
That
No,
comes
my
with it.
global
Turned
is
it
not
on?
on. My global is not on. The
Yeah, but
only
if you turned it on and then turned it off, it stays on in that way.
So you have to
Unless
turn it
turn
back
out
on
visually.
and then uncheck it and then turn it back off again.
Yeah.
Oh, the skill modifier?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've unchecked and unchecked again, and we'll see if that fits.
You can click it again, see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your first roll. let's
But
see
you
if
can
it fixes
test it. Okay, nope.
Wow, it
Still-
did not fix.
Here,
Well,
give
don't
me.
worry about it. I will play around it for now. We fix
That's
it.
fine. Oh, hey, take that last one.
No.
Give-
You can get to roll 3 times and take the better. Get out of
If you,
here.
if you want to give me access to a sheet, I can fix it really fast because I had the same issue before.
Sure. Give me 1 second.
Only his sheet though.
Yeah,
Hi, Holly.
and then you can take your access after.
Hold on. Can be edited and controlled by your boy. There we go. That should do it. I also realize I have to give it to you journal because otherwise you can't see it.
Yep.
All right, let's fix that real quick. Okay, so we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. Z and Keel.
Hi.
Gonna be perfectly honest. You guys are probably not focusing on what's ahead of you. You're probably just like actually looking around you to make sure nothing else sneaks up on you guys. So you're like kind of just back and forthing, looking behind you, above, below. You know, just keeping an eye out. However, Raiko and ACOG, both of
Hi.
you actually do get to see this, and you see it first. But as you get closer and closer to the rift, it's a big fissure in the ground. I mean, we're talking Marianas Trench, basically. And as you get closer to it,
All right, it should be done.
Thanks, friend.
perfect. Raiko, you see it's pitch black once you get a little deeper.
I have 150 feet of dark vision.
I know. It's pitch black.
Ooh!
You do not
Let me use my fancy
understand.
dark vision.
Like you guys look down and you don't see much. Yes.
What if I told you I don't need light to see?
Do you have something that does that?
I have infrared sight. I see on a different spectrum.
Let's go.
Is that a
Okay.
racial thing?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
How far is that?
So it acts as 60 foot of dark vision, and then I also have infrared sight, which gives me expertise in perception.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you have that because this makes the explanation much easier.
Okay.
Because Raiko, you look down into the darkness, and it's pitch black, even with your 120 feet of dark vision. Like, it's
150 feet.
100, whatever. 100 and shut the hell up. However,
That's not normal. Darkness.
I know. However,
I'm telling
ACOG
everyone else.
looks down into the darkness, and he sees something completely different.
Thermal
Your-
vision. Let's go.
Your infrared vision picks up several things. The first thing you see is about, 30 to 50 of these sharks down in the trench. However, there's also something else down there that I will let you see. Do.
Thank God for that.
ACOG, you see this at the bottom.
Huh.
What the?
And I will tell you this, it is very distinctly not Mon-Cala.
Okay.
Like
The
the
other thing
make
that you-
is not Mon-Cala, so it doesn't
Yes.
match what we saw
It
up
does
there.
not match what you've seen so far.
Interesting. Okay.
The other thing that you will notice is the shark. A few of them actually swim close enough to you guys that, as if the other sharks had, but they don't seem to worry about you. They
Do-
kind of just go about their business.
Do we
Like they're
notice
used
that?
to, like they're used to swimming by other people, basically.
Make an insight check.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I was in the kitchen.
Make an insight check in the kitchen.
I am good at that. Oh, well, I can't. I don't have my. Hold on.
Oof.
That's a big
Wow, what the hell?
Actually, doesn't matter.
I see we're back to the shit rolls again.
You guys are not sure why, but the sharks don't seem to notice you.
It's because they know. I'd fuck them up.
I feel like that was in character.
Like, literally, one of them swims within 30 feet of you, and it just doesn't seem to notice you at all.
You
Dude,
bitch!
Ryko flinches.
I have a question for you.
I have an answer. Maybe.
Is there a lot of blood from the other sharks around us, or other materials?
No, because we kind of have swam away from that. I
You've
thought.
moved away from there. I mean,
Okay,
there.
so we're not near these dead sharks anymore.
No. You're
Okay.
you're probably hundreds of feet away from them at this point.
Gotcha. Okay. That was the question. I was like, I wonder
Yeah.
if they just see other sharks there and they're like,
I will tell you this.
Good
You
question.
guys, yeah, fantastic question. However, they don't seem to notice you whatsoever.
Weird. Oh, I have to turn my lights off, right? Can I turn my lights off after I eat?
That's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna mute myself because I have chips. It's gonna be
my lights
crunchy.
on. Hold on.
Tanner, you had 2 rules. 3 rules.
I had 3 rules for tonight, everybody.
sorry, I
normally
can't turn
play
the
like
sun
that.
off.
I can't turn this off.
I know, I have a
Well, damn,
big-ass
Cypher, I
window.
can't control the weather.
Well, damn,
But,
Jackie.
But anyway, what would you guys like to do?
Well, I'll look down at the city and tell them, looks like there's a city down there past like 30, 40 sharks.
Huh?
Dude, Ryko looks over at you and it's like, you can see through that? I can't even see through that.
On that
Oh,
one shark
kinda.
that passed 30 feet in front of us, is it close enough for me to make a tech check to see if there's anything controlling it?
If you would like.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm gonna do it.
That's a spicy question.
Okay.
Yo.
A 23. Z. These things have no technology on them whatsoever.
I can see outwardly, okay.
There is. These look like the exact same sharks you guys just fought 100%.
Okay.
If you guys want, I can control one of the sharks for literally a minute, but that's it. Just a single minute.
No, let's
How-
save that for combat if we need it.
ACOG, how far down is the city?
150 feet? Was it 150? I think you said.
It's over 150. I will tell you, just because the thermal is working down here, it's about 300 feet down.
About 300 feet.
My character sheet is frozen. I'm gonna cast Foresight.
Okay.
It's 10 minutes up to concentration, and I have 30 feet of blind sight with it. Just while we're swimming through an area I can't see.
Sure.
Because I think we should probably go down there.
Yeah.
Like the kid said, this is the area, you know, and then my whole Google Chrome is like freaking out. 1 second.
I almost stepped in my work bag and thought it was a dog.
Why would there be a dog in your house?
Because I had 2 Shih Tzus, and that happened a lot more than you thought.
Yeah, but you haven't had a dog forever.
Yeah, well, instinct.
Okay. Anyway, what I was saying, like the kid told us like this was the area, and then there's a city down there that no one except ACOG can see. Like that's too much coincidence. We need to go check that out. In my personal opinion.
I'm with that.
Okay. So we're all going in?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. You guys start heading into the rift. And as you pass the lip of this fissure, you notice 2 things. 1, it is much colder down here. As you get deeper, the light starts to dim, and you realize it's getting really cold. But also, it starts to get a little suffocating down here. Like the water pressure is pushing on you a lot heavier as you get deeper. You're still fine, and you can still breathe, but it's definitely a noticeable change.
Can I turn on my heat generator inside of my suit that I have?
Does it have a heat generator?
I have a personal heat generator.
Are you gonna turn that on right now?
That's what I'm saying. Can I turn it on if it's inside my suit?
Like
it would have to be.
idea.
I would say it would have to be incorporated into the suit for you to turn it on. Otherwise, you'd have to like know exactly how to turn it on through the outside of your suit.
Yeah.
I will say for the time being, no. But later, if you want to say you find a way to do it, more than happy. But yeah, you guys go deeper and deeper, and I want you guys to make me one more perception check. Anyone without dark vision, please make it disadvantage. I don't think anybody here has it though.
Well, I enjoyed my 1 roll above a 20 for the night.
Rip.
Okay.
I get to reroll with advantage.
You've rolled 2 dice. You rolled a 16 and an 11.
The 16, I get to reroll that because I didn't have advantage. I rolled a 7, so I get to reroll it with advantage.
Oh yeah, that's so dumb.
You're fucked.
It's fine. Okay, so a 23-27. I will tell you this. As you guys go deeper, most of you pick up on this. The sharks still don't seem to notice you. They're kind of like doing their own thing.
Sus.
ACOG, on the other hand, you see something different. Because of your background, you notice something interesting about these animals. They almost seem like they're in a trance.
They're all
That's what I was looking for, man.
After you watch them for a little while you swim down, you notice they're all moving, first off, in the same direction. And that is swimming in a giant circle around this facility.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Clockwise.
Okay.
They are all swimming in a giant circle around this facility. And they don't seem to stray from whatever orbit that they have. Once they're there, they pretty much stay there. As you guys near this facility, you notice that there is a small square area that is lit up. If you look on top, there is nothing there except for the top of the building. However, the lines go down the side of it and look like they head underneath. The sharks still aren't doing anything, though.
Are we actually going inside? Or
I have a question.
That's what
I have an
it
answer.
would be.
Are there any sharks within 30 feet of me right now? Or have there been since we...
I will tell you this. Probably as you guys went down, one or two have passed within 30 feet.
Do either of them have any force auras?
They have yellow, like a dim yellow.
Okay. Just curious.
Actually, wait, no, hold on.
I have foresight up, so.
Actually, I take that back. You see a moderately
Don't say.
bright red.
I knew it.
But
So
they
something with dark side force is manipulating these sharks. Based on, I'm gonna make that assumption.
It's possible.
Because sharks, animals, I feel like I would know animals usually just have a yellow foresight.
Most animals do. However, some predators have been known to have red.
Can I make an insight about their force auras to see
You
if it's like,
absolutely may.
oh, finally something not terrible.
A 19. You have never dealt with Phyrexian sharks before, or anything of its kind. However, you are fairly certain these things do tend to be on the darker side, only because of how you've been introduced to them, and what oh gosh, what's his name again? Tazul, how he kind of talked about them. You feel like these things would be on the darker side.
Okay. Okay. I guess that might be normal then.
Apex predator.
No, that's you.
Hi.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, we're going to the city, are we not?
Well, I
I
don't know
thought
where
we
else we
decided
would go.
Yeah.
Okay, are we walking in the front door, or are we like...
Are
Did you
there
see
any?
another entrance anywhere?
Well, I can't see anything, so you're the
Yep.
only one that knows there's a city down there.
So, no, you can see it at this point. There are some lights on.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's just it was very hard to see way at the top.
Are there any creatures outside? People
Yeah,
that
sharks.
are the same
Um,
races that are near the surface? Like
Um,
any
Are you
like
gonna
not
spend-
animals?
well, let me ask you a question. Are you going to spend some time looking?
I mean, if we're trying to figure out what we're doing, then I would probably, yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise we're just walking in blind.
How much time would you like to spend?
I don't know, a minute.
Okay. Anybody else?
Is that cool to everybody that has
I'll
buffs
stay
up?
with her, yeah.
Okay. Z Keel, anything?
I mean, obviously Keel's staying up here.
I mean, my question is just any input.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if there's anything I want to do for a minute. Otherwise,
Any powers that are worth casting?
I only have combat powers.
I only have not combat powers.
No, nothing.
Okay. If that's the case and no one else wants to do anything, I will allow you. I will allow you all.
I'm actually, before we do that,
Sure.
I will spend the minute. Let me read this really fast. Make sure that's the right. It's, yeah. Explaining the kind of things that they should be looking for.
Oh, you're gonna use one of your teachings.
Woohoo,
Okay.
spicy.
All right. How does that function?
So if I spend 1 minute spreading knowledge and experience, so advising those around me and telling them all about what they should be looking for, in like, I'm assuming entrances and things, like how we should investigate this building.
Mm-hmm. Now, I want to give you some information before we go any further.
Okay.
The picture of the station that I sent you. Each one of those branches that you see is massive. I'm talking probably the size of a full block in New York. So
Okay.
it's going to take time to go around them. Just keep all that in mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
But basically, yeah, I'm gonna give them that. Would that be intelligent, or would that be investigation or perception?
Does the thing say what it says, or is
so it says that I can give that, and then I can give everybody a modifier to a roll with a skill or tool I am proficient with.
I would say you could use either perception or investigation. The difference of DC will be based on what you use.
Okay. We'll do it for investigation.
Oh, okay.
Smart people.
So once within the next hour, anytime any of you make an ability check with investigation, you can add your proficiency bonus to the roll.
Oh, so you basically
Even
just
if
have
we're already
proficiency.
proficient?
No. Only if you're not proficient.
What if we have
I'm
Jack
not-
of all trades? How does that work?
That does not count for proficiency.
Okay,
That is
sweet.
its own thing.
That's the only reason I have any number in that at all.
Jack of all trades is its own thing. It doesn't count as proficiency. It just adds half the proficiency. So
Mhm.
So the next time they make an investigation check, you guys get proficiency if you don't already have
okay.
it.
So you spend a
Sweet.
minute doing this, and then after that minute, you guys go out and take a look and see what you can find.
Mhm.
Make me investigation checks.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna check mine as proficient.
Sure.
Oh no, that fucks up my.
It probably fucks up everything.
It fucks up my Jack of all trades.
Just roll it and then just add the
20,
proficiency.
21.
Okay.
10.
Feel.
Damn.
I'm gonna be honest. You are not seeing anything in particular.
Nope.
Z,
What's up?
you go swimming around the closest area to you,
Okay.
and you look, and you don't see a whole lot either, except you decide to go underneath, following those lights, and there is a massive, and I'm talking enormous hole underneath this building. It looks like it is designed to be there. And based on your investigation, you are sure that this is what's considered a submersible docking area.
Are they like a mining in this? Is it like a mining outpost at the bottom of the?
You
Or
don't
the-
know. You have not gone in. This is all
Okay.
you found with the investigation based on what ACOG taught you.
Okay.
However, let's talk ACOG and Ryko. ACOG, does that give you the bonus to investigation or just your party?
Just them. So mine's just 21.
That's what I thought. Okay, so then you two actually see the exact same thing. Z goes. So Keel is swimming around the side looking at everything, and he's just kind of like, guys, I'm not really finding anything. Z goes down underneath as you guys swim above, and Z tells you guys, hey, I think I found a way in. You guys, however, see something very different. You see the same things, except some of the metal that the building is made of has large marks on it. And based on investigation, you are very certain these are giant teeth marks.
Where
Similar-
on the building?
On the building.
No, where on the building?
Just all over it. Now,
Okay, I was gonna say, like, is it
none
like
of them-
concentrated in certain areas, or is it evenly
Like-
distributed?
it looks like it's done at random.
Okay.
Like these animals literally just kind of hit anywhere that they could see. However, none of them look deep. They're all superficial. At this point, Ryko,
Hi.
you sense something with your foresight.
Ooh. That means it's within 30 feet of us, for the
Mhm.
record.
I'm well
Don't love
aware.
that.
One of the sharks seems to be diverting its course.
Towards us?
It is changing direction towards you.
I am gonna get everyone's attention on that.
If the party looks, you notice that the shark that she points out isn't immediately heading towards an attack pattern, but it starts to change. It starts to change into a new orbit, a smaller circle, basically going around where the party is now.
Does anything happen to the force aura? To
The
its
force aura is still the same.
Okay.
However, after a few seconds, some more of the sharks start moving into the same direction.
Are you going inside or staying out here and killing sharks?
We need to go inside. We need to go inside. Like, we
There's
need to
like
leave.
50 sharks out there. It's
Yeah,
probably
if that's
isn't a good
death,
idea.
that is death.
By the second, more of these sharks start heading towards
I'm
your
going
direction.
down. I'm going down.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm going
down,
in.
man.
You guys go down and up into the submersible, and as you do, you guys decide to make your move, and these sharks immediately go into an attack mode. As
Wonderful.
soon as you get towards that entrance, one of the sharks actually heads and tries to give a chomp at you. But you get in, and this thing leaps out of the water into the building for a second, tries to bite, and then jumps back into the water and then disappears.
Bitch.
Concern.
You guys are inside the station.
Is there any, like, people around? Do I see any force auras through the walls?
You see no force auras whatsoever.
Is it lit in here?
It is
dry?
dimly lit.
Like, is there air?
Okay, one thing at a time. It is dimly lit. Like emergency lights, dimly lit. It is dry. There is air. By the way, can everybody hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
wondering what that was.
I'm gonna
No?
take my helmet off since we're in a place with air.
I will tell you this. If you take a deep breath, it is definitely muggy. Like damp. But it is breathable.
Yeah, I want to conserve my oxygen for like when we definitely need it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And to answer your question, no, there do not seem to be any people around. Anybody else?
Wait, repeat that? Sorry?
She asked if there were people or like signs of people in here, and there is
Well,
not.
I also can just see force auras within 30 feet, regardless of walls and stuff, which means that there's
Which is-
at least no one in the immediate vicinity.
Okay.
There is no one in the immediate vicinity.
As we get in, I'm just gonna take off my suit a little bit. Let's pull the hood back or whatever it is. Just looking at everybody. So before we go in, what's the plan?
I don't know. I wasn't expecting this down here.
Like, are we just gonna attack on contact, or?
I mean, this is obviously connected because this is where the sharks attacked the guy.
Yeah.
I'm debating if it was on purpose or if he just got too close like we did and the sharks are protecting it.
I think if we run into somebody, we shouldn't meet them with hostility unless they meet us with hostility, because maybe they could give us some more information on what happened.
Yeah.
If someone tries to run, I can try to stop them without hurting them. That's fine. But if it's
Alright.
like a group, I mean, we might just need to leave one alive. If they fight back.
Well, yeah, I mean,
There's a lot of what ifs in this scenario.
I'm
I
going
was
to
expecting
quickly...
a lot of things down here, but not this.
All right.
Why is there background?
I changed the background because I do not have a map for this area. Don't panic.
I'm like, Cypher!
Don't
Why
panic.
is there,
I
why
am
is there a
definitely
lady?
panicking at all the red lightsabers.
No. This is just my start screen.
What is this lady on here?
What lady?
It's a lady.
What do you mean, what lady?
Token.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, lady token?
Thank you.
Nice try.
Was that Avo?
No, that's the lady from the one place where we rented.
Oh, that was
the-
from forever ago. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea how she got on there. Don't mind that.
Okay.
She probably was on there from last time you were on this screen.
Probably. Okay. But you guys are now inside. What would you like to do?
Stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Do not roll stealth until
Mhm.
prompted, please.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
But until then, you are considered stealthing.
Everyone still has +10 movement speed, by the way.
Yep.
As a note, I have disadvantage on stealth.
Stay at the back of the
Bruh.
group, please.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, 100%.
Good to know. Okay. Is it like heavy armor or something?
Yeah, bulky.
Okay.
Oh.
Good to know.
Yeah, stay like 50, 60 feet back.
All right.
Just get
But
away.
This room, in and of itself, to give you an idea of what you're looking at, is a big square room. It's about 30 feet tall. It is about 200 feet wide on both sides. And there are some spread out cargo containers, a couple of boxes and things. Usual stuff you would see at, for instance, a docking yard that you guys have worked at. But at the end of this, there is a large bulkhead door that seems to lead further into the facility.
That's probably gonna be loud if we open it. Not like we have a choice.
I'm still actively watching for force auras.
There, you see none.
Can I check?
I
over
will
the
let you
crates?
know if you see any.
Okay.
Sure, you can go ahead and look in the crates.
Yeah.
With spice.
Please.
Spice. ACOG's like,
Okay.
here we go!
Did you put it down now already? Or do you want me to do it? Yeah, would you? Okay. Okay. So you're looking in the crates?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Come on, Spice.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Ambiance. Okay.
Bruh.
There goes all my rolls for the rest of the night, guys.
Is that,
Holy
is that
crap.
message? Is that message on the wall actually there?
Do not make a sound written in blood.
I mean, it could be. We'll find out later.
Dude,
Hold
it's
on
just
one second.
GTFO in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I have to do a quick lookup because I was not expecting a 100 to be rolled.
I'm never expecting 100. I can't tell you the last time I rolled a 100 on a D100. It's been like
That's
a year or
incredible.
two.
It's
It'll
been
work,
like
dude.
100 rolls.
Mhm. Honestly, I do not
What
roll
are the
D100s that much.
I will tell you this. When you open this crate, like you go through and you find a couple of boxes, and then you find one longer crate, probably about the size of two of these boxes together. And you're like, fuck it, go big or go home, right?
Mm-hmm.
You open this crate, and inside are some weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them seem to be just pistols. There's a few rifles and a couple of carbines. But otherwise, the box is fairly empty.
Does anyone want a gun? Because they
Are
have
they
a
like
lot.
are they pretty generic? Or
I don't
can we
know.
tell is there
Homie, I don't use guns. Come on, look at them. I don't know.
I will look at them. I am familiar with guns.
Please make me a technology check.
Okay, I'm not that familiar. Let's not get crazy.
Mm.
Anybody may also make a tech check if they so desire.
I'll go ahead and make a tech check.
Okay. ACOG, are you gonna throw one, or you're like, I don't care?
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, cool. Raiko,
Hey.
you have seen some guns similar to this. You are fairly certain that these weapons are standard blaster rifles, and so on and so forth. Z,
Cool.
Up.
you've seen these weapons before, and you go, wait, no, these aren't blaster rifles. These are sonic carbines, sonic rifles, and sonic pistols.
Oh, I'm gonna take one of those.
There are 6 of each within the box. Except for the rifles, there are only 2 rifles.
Are they two-handed?
They are a 2-handed weapon.
Hold on,
man, I
let me
really
check my
need the
proficiency real
thing
quick.
Yeah,
that lets me
what-
do
However,
that.
sonic pistols are single-handed weapons.
Yeah,
I have
I
a
figured
question.
that. I'm gonna
Does
take 2
Z-
of those.
Does Z with his 19 technology check know if sonic pistols work underwater?
Good question. You've never tried.
It's fair. It's fair.
I think everyone, because we know the sabers work underwater, I think everyone that usually fights with a gun should take one just in case. Because your regular guns don't work underwater.
Do
and these
I know
might.
if they work underwater?
Did you want to roll a tech check?
No. Can I
Then no.
instead roll arms tech?
Okay, I'll allow it.
I was
What
gonna
is
say,
that? Is that like a class thing?
It's a tool.
This is a tool.
Yo! What the fuck?
This is the tool for any sort of gun maker or gunsmith.
any
Oh.
sort
You-
of weaponry creation or
Mhm.
stuff like that.
So you make
ACOG.
weapons. Good to know.
ACOG.
I fix them. Yeah.
When Z pulls out this weapon and Raiko says, "Do you think this thing works underwater?" You very lazily go, "Yep."
Yep. I'm taking
Okay,
2
cool.
of those, by the way.
You have seen these things being used underwater. Again, with your background, you are very, very certain these things have no limit to fire. They will still stop when it hits a wall, but as long as there is an open medium, they go.
Cool.
All right. So
I know Daito's not here, but I'm gonna pick one up for him to have if we're still in this area next
Daito
Daito
time.
is technically here. He's just not here.
He's in a
I
bubble.
also pick one up.
Okay. So
I
if
don't.
anybody is going to take one, please add it to your chart.
Is the rifle
Are they
like
all
a
pistols?
sniper?
So there are 6 pistols, 6 carbines, and 2 sonic rifles.
Are the rifles like the sniper?
They are the closest
Comparison?
to sniper. Yes.
Would that require sniper proficiency to use those?
I'm
just checking my gun proficiencies. I don't have a lot of
Yeah,
that.
what proficiency do I need to use a
they
gun?
They are a martial blaster, so you need to have proficiency with a martial blaster
Nope.
in order for you to use it.
Okay, let me double check.
And then carbine and sonic pistol are simple.
Sonic carbine and sonic pistol are simple.
What is its damage? It's not telling me in the
It is a
chart or in the-
D4 for a pistol, D6 for carbine, D8 for rifle.
Is it a martial light
Or-
weapon?
Is
It
also
it is a martial blaster, not a light weapon.
So
Are they
having
sonic
sniper
damage as well?
proficiency?
One thing at a time, everybody, please.
Are you?
All right. Katie, you first.
So I have sniper proficiency. That wouldn't cover that.
I would allow it because this
Okay.
is the closest thing to a sniper rifle that you will find.
Because I have sniper proficiency, but not martial blaster proficiency. So
There is no sniper rifle for Sonic. It is just the Sonic rifle, which is basically just a big old assault rifle. But it is definitely, I would consider it to be a sniper of sorts.
okay, thanks. I'm gonna pick up one of the rifles then, just in case.
Okay. Z.
So it's 1d4 Sonic. The crit also 1d4, or is it 1d6?
It is still only 1d4.
Copy that.
And make sure that you guys have the disruptive ability. So when a creature is forced to make a con save to maintain concentration with the weapon, the DC for the check equals 10, or the full damage of the taken, whichever that number is higher.
Oh,
We just add
interesting.
that in the description.
That is just part of the weapon.
Copy
That is the description. It has disruptive. Okay. I will tell you that there are within some of the other crates nearby, there are ammo types, so you do not need to worry about weapon ammo. However, in the box, I need 3 people to make me D12 rolls, please.
My box, my roll.
Oh, bro!
Bro,
All right.
I want to roll
You
one.
guys, I'm gonna be useless for the
here's,
rest.
here's the nat one. Oh, okay, it was close.
All right, and one more, please.
There's the nat one.
I'm not helping, so
Nope, I only needed 3. Keel. Within the box, there are 12 cartridges for Sonic Pistol. There are 4 cartridges for Sonic Rifle. There are 3 cartridges for the Sonic Carbine. The amount of shots that come from these weapons is based off of its reload number. So keep that in mind. So it's
Don't
3,
they
4,
all use
and
blank power cells?
yes, but these ones are specified.
Okay.
There's a reason.
What one was the rifle for?
Rifle has 4,
Carbine 4.
pistol has 12, and
Oh,
carbine
12.
has 3.
So 12, 4, 3.
12, 4, 3.
What do people take? I took carbine.
I didn't take
I
it.
picked up a rifle, and Z
I've got
picked up
2
the.
pistols.
Yeah, that actually works
Okay.
out because we could just separate.
Yep. So you guys can take as much of the ammo as you like.
I'm just gonna take all the 4 power
I'll
cells
take
for
the
the
3
rifle.
carbine.
I'll take the pistol ones.
Since Keeldon, I'm just picking one up as a backup. I don't plan on using it that much, but
Are these actual ammo or are they power cells? Because I already have 6 of those.
Repeat that.
So these
I'm sorry, I
12
just didn't
things
hear
that
you.
I'm no, you're fine. These 12 items that I'm picking up, are they power cells or are they actual sonic ammo for the pistol?
This is sonic ammo for the
Copy
pistol.
that.
so regular power cells we may have for other weapons won't work.
Correct.
Okay.
These weapons, specifically ACOG and Z know this, these weapons normally function with regular power cells. However, these are modified. They are a little different. So the weapons ammo that they use is a completely different ammo type.
It's basically what if guns were made by Apple?
Yes, it's exactly that, unfortunately.
Man, these must be expensive guns then.
So
They have a
just to
sleek white finish.
Yep. So each power cell for the pistol will have 16 shots. The carbine will have 12 shots, and the rifle will have 8 shots.
Okay.
Please make sure to keep track of those numbers. Thank you.
You said 16 for the pistol?
16 for the pistol.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that.
And then we
is
have
all
to
my
reload.
ammo for my actual gun ruined?
Do you want to test it?
You didn't
No,
leave it
not
on
yet.
the ship?
You guys brought your weapons, didn't you?
I left my blaster on the ship because I knew it wouldn't work underwater.
I brought mine.
Well, that was
I've got
a
mine
poor
too.
decision.
What do you mean? We were in a water suit. I kept it
Yeah.
inside the suit. I
Fair.
didn't think I was drowning inside it.
Okay.
So I assume it'll be fine. I couldn't use it underwater, but yeah.
We'll find out. However, if you guys continue to search, the rest of the crates are either mostly empty or full of just regular rations, which some of them seem to be mostly eaten.
Are any of them alcohol?
No.
Damn.
Are they stale?
Do you want to try it?
Ration
Sure.
bars go stale.
Okay. Make me a
Eventually.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm so good at those. I'm not.
They
Fine.
are regular rations.
Okay.
Nothing's wrong.
I was just curious if they'd been there like a long fucking time.
As far as you know, it's hard to tell because these are like MRE packs.
Like a granola bar.
They can last for God knows how long.
Fair
So
enough.
these could have been
Fair
here a long
enough.
time or not at all. You don't know.
I always picture rations as like granola bars for some reason.
Yeah, you opened up a pack and it just had a bunch of granola in it. You're like munching on granola.
Well, I just took a bite out of it because I wanted to see if it was stale. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing.
Yeah, tastes like granola.
Okay. I don't know. Might as well just keep moving.
Okay,
Maybe there's information here somewhere.
it's possible. I will
think
say
we should
though
open
that
the door.
the extent of this room has been explored.
I think we should open the door. I know it's gonna make noise, but like, I can't even pick up any force auras down here, so I don't even know if there's anyone still here. It looks abandoned. Guys,
Everyone's gone.
The silence is kind of crazy.
I don't know where else to go, so I think we have to.
Okay.
Let's go, I
Yeah.
guess.
I'm gonna pose right in front of the entrance of the door.
I'll be right behind Keel.
So marching order is Keel, Ryko, Z, and ACOG, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Cool.
As much as Raiko is gonna hate Z being behind her, yes.
I mean, there's only 5 of us. There's only so much I can do to keep you away from me.
Yeah, Daito will take up the true rear. He's gonna make sure nothing's going on because of that high passive perception.
Fair enough.
Cool. So you go to open the door.
Yes.
Okay.
Any
As
last
you
words?
No. As you get to the door, usually you've known these things to just open immediately as soon as you get next to it. However, this one doesn't seem to open.
Is there like a pad to the left of it or whatever?
There is indeed a pad to the left of it.
I'm gonna tap on the pad.
The pad pops up, and at the top it says low power mode, and then it says unlock and lock.
Unlock.
All right. As soon as you tap that, the door makes a loud chunk as the locks open.
I feel
And
like
then
if
a
the door
small
was locked, that's concerning.
And then a small handle pops out in the center.
I mean, I'll try to open it.
I was like, cool, I'm gonna get back behind Keel.
All right. So Keel goes to open it, and it's very simple. You grab the handle, you twist it till your hand is facing straight up and down.
I didn't have to make a check for that.
Nah.
I would have been like,
door.
Ryko, open
I'm not gonna. Do you think I'm gonna give you the D&D door where you spend an hour trying to figure out how to open a damn door? I'm not gonna do that. I got other things to do.
It is a little cliche, but it's really funny sometimes.
Look, I'm not saying that I did that to Tanner, but
But Tanner, Keel reaches out and grabs this handle. It's horizontal. You turn it so it's vertical, and you pull on it just a little bit, and eventually this door, the blast doors open in a vertical pattern, one going down and up, and on the other side going down and up, but the other side, and it opens in a giant diamond pattern. It takes a lot longer than you're used to it seeing, but it does eventually open wide enough you guys can walk through very easily.
How big is the door?
It's big. It's like 20 feet across.
Yeah, okay.
It's a big door.
And nothing immediately on the other side, I assume.
There's nothing immediately on the other side. You do notice that the dripping does get a bit louder, but otherwise, nothing.
I'm gonna look up to see where the dripping is coming from.
You
Is
notice
it just water?
it just seems to be like water.
Okay.
It's red water.
It's kind of just running off of the roof. You guys saw the bite marks, and it looks like maybe one of them might have pierced, and it just seems to be just dripping through a tiny hole.
Do you guys think I should use my locate object here?
Not yet. How many force points do you
you
have
said
left?
it was red water.
No, I said red
It
water.
is not red
Okay.
water.
It
Okay.
is a level 2 force power, so it's 3 force points every time I use it, but it is 10 minutes concentration, so...
You said, and the range on that is 1,000 feet, right?
1,000 feet.
And Slifer, you said that this base is as big as a New York City block, so probably a little
No,
larger than 1,000
one of
feet.
those branches is big as a New York City block. This
Oh!
facility is as big as Auto City,
Oh,
the same
good,
city you guys were just at.
Good.
This thing is huge. Based on what you've seen of Auto City, this thing is probably about 3 miles across.
Is there a console anywhere?
Good question.
Yeah, we could get like a map or something.
I will say in this initial hallway, there is not. It's just a big, long corridor.
I'm gonna keep moving, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys walk through. The dripping continues, but seems to just kind of exist. Nothing happens. A couple of loose grates. You guys step and stumble a little bit as one of the grates kind of drops underneath you. But otherwise, nothing else. You enter this room, much smaller than the submersible room, but bigger than the hallway. Within, it looks to be a couple of things. First one is a few tubes on either side, about 3 of them each. Inside one of them seems to be a diving suit. However, one of these cells seems to be shattered, and the rest of them seem to be empty. In the center of the room, there is a terminal. And at the far end of the room is another one of those bulkhead doors.
I mean, I guess I'm just gonna go look around for clues before I go to the bulkhead door. There's nothing else I want to do here.
Yeah,
Hey, Cog, how's
Sure.
your tech skill?
not ideal. Are you asking him in character or me out of character?
Out of character.
Oh, he's fine.
I go look
I'm gonna
at the
head to the
suits.
terminal and make a tech check. See if I can get it normal.
All right, so you're going to go to the terminal and do a tech check. Anybody else doing anything while he does this?
Suits.
Oh, yeah, go help Keel.
Oh, so you and Keel are going to go do some investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And Z? Or sorry,
Oh,
sorry, I meant ACOG, but that's fine.
Oh, sorry.
You know, you're fine. I said the wrong name. ACOG, you doing anything during this time?
I'm gonna go look at where the water is coming from.
Sure.
See if it
All
looks like it's the same water from outside, or if it's internal water, like it's been filtered or something.
Sure. So we'll do one at a time. Z, you've already rolled, so we'll start with you.
Okay.
You go to this terminal, and the first thing you notice is there is some water that has dripped onto this terminal. Being the tech guy, you're pretty sure that water is not supposed to be on a terminal, but you're going to try anyway. With a 27 in technology, you're able to wipe it off, and the terminal does come to life. It still says, just like the pad before, that it is in low power mode. And it says, warning, low power, access restricted. Please use only available options. And there are a few things. One of them is lights. One of them says open and close. And one of them does have a thing that says map.
Okay. First, to aid those that are looking around, I go ahead and turn on the lights, and then I ask.
Ah, I'm
Okay.
blind now.
With that,
Yeah, dude, give us some warning.
as soon as you tap that, you hear the lights in the room start to buzz louder and louder and louder until some of the lights like flicker on until they're all on, and then you just hear and all the lights from where you guys came from to the other door turn on one set at a time.
Is it safe for me to assume that all of the lights in the facility are on, or just in this room?
You don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and access a map in the meantime.
Okay. You go ahead and click map, and as soon as you do, the map of the facility flashes up for milliseconds before the entire thing becomes corrupted and the terminal explodes. Please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Did I see the map?
Nope.
Did I see the map?
You were looking at something else. That's why I asked. Dex save, please.
Okay. And
So
then I
a
use am I
14.
allowed to use evasion here as well?
Yeah.
That's included.
If you want
Okay.
to.
How's a 16 do?
You don't have plus.
You don't have a 16. You have a 14.
Oh,
Your global modifier is still on.
awesome.
Damn it, hang on.
Well, he did it for attacks, not saves.
Okay, so unfortunately, the 14 just barely fails.
Shoot.
You will take 6 lightning damage as
Oh, sheesh.
the electricity from the terminal jolts and leaps at you, and you get a good shocking.
Yeah.
With that, the lights in the room get brighter and brighter until they all blow.
Okay, it's fixed.
Nice.
Okay, good. All the lights blow one at a time, until there is no more lights in the room.
I'm just staring at Z with dead
Dude,
eyes.
Reiko's like covering her head.
I'm just gonna look over at. We should probably go before that electricity finds this water.
Reiko's gonna mutter to Keel about how Drag was better with technology.
Rude.
Now, let me ask you guys a question before I continue. Are you guys still wanting to do what you previously said, or do you want to move on?
I'm over it.
I mean, I assume that was super fucking loud.
It was pretty loud, but you don't know how loud it is. The room's relatively small.
As long
I
as I
still
didn't
have
see.
my foresight up.
As long as
I'm gonna leave because there's live electricity, or at least there was live electricity. And this room is all wet.
Yeah, it's fine.
Everywhere is all wet, I
Yeah,
think.
I would back
Yeah,
up
so
also.
we should not go here.
Unless there's like a bloody suit or something that's catching my attention. No, I'm not staying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but this is giving me Last of Us vibes, and I don't like it.
All right, so you guys go through the next door. You're still stealthing, mind you, and I'm not asking for a roll yet. As you go into the next room, it is a room full of what looks to be like bed chambers. Each one's a small room, probably a little bit bigger than the ones that you guys have on the ship, but not by much. There are some refreshers in the center and a couple of rec rooms in the center, vending machines, small areas to sit and dine. Yeah.
Does anything look like it's been recently used?
Make me perception, investigation, survival, or insight. You may use any of them.
Insight's the best.
Okay. Is anybody else wanting to do anything before I continue?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Okay. Z?
Sir,
Anything you want to do in this room?
I'll do an investigation check. Why not?
All right, go for it. Okay. Start at the bottom. Now we're here. Let's go with 15. Z, you're walking around. You start looking around, and you notice that these rooms were lived in. Like there were people here. Some of them look like they haven't been touched in a little while. Some of them look like they may have had somebody sleeping in them relatively recently, but you're not entirely sure.
Okay.
As you start pointing some of those things out, Raiko,
Hey.
you notice a couple of things. With your insight being used here, you look around and you go to one of the tables that is there. There's a chair knocked over. Doesn't look like anything of note. However, there is a cup on the table full of a brown liquid. And as you look at it a little bit closer, you notice the liquid's moldy.
Ew. So it's been here a while.
It's been here a while.
Gross. I will point that out to everybody. This is moldy. Like this stuff on this table. So
Is it like significant mold or like?
It's molded over enough that there is a film over the top of the liquid.
ugh.
And it looks like some of the mold has grown up towards the top of the cup.
So
it's about
pretty,
half full.
pretty fucking
Okay.
moldy.
Yeah, it's
This has
old.
been here a long time. Keep in
Yeah,
mind,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is a really wet environment, so mold probably grows faster, but still long enough for it to develop. So
That
I
means
was
that this
about to-
is not an active base. Like, there are not people actively using this, which means
Yeah.
one of, like, two things, and both of which are bad.
Can I go walk over and see if I can tell how long it's been?
Sure. How
My-
would you like to notice?
Drink it. You won't.
I won't. You're right.
No,
I won't.
the only person who would drink that is Daito.
You want Daito
Zolia.
to drink it?
En-
No.
enjoy it.
No.
Become
I mean, I have
hydrated.
natural antitoxins, so.
You'd be the best one to drink it, technically.
I'm
I
just
still
gonna,
wouldn't.
like,
No.
look at the mold, see how long I think it would take to build up in this sort of environment.
Sure. Make me. I will say you could use all of the same checks, or you can use nature.
I'm gonna use nature.
Damn.
27.
Yo, let's go.
With a 27 in your nature check, you look at this. You're actually very certain of what this mold is. That's the weird part.
Don't love that. Don't love that.
It is a relatively common mold for foods.
Okay, that's fine.
It's nothing to be panicked about, but you have seen this version of it. This is what we call green mold. It is a relatively poisonous kind of mold. And based on your check, you are very, very certain this has been here at least 1 month.
I'm just gonna walk over, check it out, and then walk back. It's been at least a month.
So my other theory is that maybe like this is a very large base. Is it possible they're just not using this portion of it anymore for some reason?
Definitely.
That'd still
is.
be
Would they have
weird.
had to evacuate this side of the station, kind of thing?
Yeah, but no one will be here in a month.
We need to find a working console to figure that out.
So in
Well,
that
we had a working console.
in that last
Look,
room,
man.
there was a bunch of empty suit slots, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like mass evacuation.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, probably a little panic too, based on how one of those was broken. I bet there was
Oh, yeah.
fighting over it.
It's possible, but keep in mind the lights in the
Wait-
station were also
wait
on
a
still
second.
outside.
Do you?
Wait a
Do you-
second.
Hmm.
I think the president was here. I don't think he was actually on a hunting trip.
Ooh, spicy.
Like sneaking around, doing something suspicious behind the scenes and got
Mm,
murdered for it.
Got
Yeah.
ganked.
I was literally gonna
Where
say
better
that.
to have a government
Yanked.
installation
Yeah.
than in a place that's haunted?
well, ruled by a giant force queen, or the shark queen, or whatever they call it.
Do you
The
The
think?
mother, yeah.
Do you think that all the bites on the outside of the base are correlated to the evacuation?
No. Honestly, with sharks, I have no idea.
What would
Seems
make sharks
unlikely.
bite a bunch of metal structure, unprovoked? That makes no sense.
Well, if they're controlling the sharks and they lose control of the sharks would be pissed. That would make sense.
Or if they didn't have control of the sharks, but then something took control of the sharks and took the base.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay, so you think the president was here?
Yes. And he
I mean,
died here. How long ago did he die? It was a
It was a
month,
month,
right?
right?
So you were told it was about a week ago that this happened.
Huh.
So if
Seems
you think
like a
he
lie.
died here, we need to find if he died here recently, even within a month. Like they never procured his body, right?
Mm-mm. That's why
They have
we're
never
here.
found anything.
Which means it might be here. There might be signs of a scuffle that are more fresh than whatever else is in here that we could find. This is a big fucking base, though. So like,
First things first, we should find a map.
yeah.
Also, can we go back and see, like, were those suits newer, or were they obviously here for about a month? Like, is it possible that some of those
There's only
suits
like
were...
one suit left, I think, and it was
Oh, okay.
something. It was not okay. There was a bunch of empty suit stations.
And I
There
guess it
were
doesn't make sense
there
that
were
a Mon
four
Calamari
empties.
would be wearing
There were
one
four
anyways.
empties, one suit, and one broken one.
That's what it
Yep.
was. Yeah. So I mean, if one of you want to change out your suit for that one that is down to a use, you could.
That's a good point, actually.
But honestly, you still have 4. I think you're okay if you wanted to stay.
Yeah. I'm okay with mine for now.
I think I'd rather use this one than take a risk on one that was left when they were abandoning the station.
Mhm.
Yeah.
True.
We know that this one works, so
Okay.
I think we should go find another console so that we can figure out a map for this place.
Honestly, if we just get to the main center building, I think we'll get a lot of
One
the
that
questions
maybe
answered.
doesn't have water on it.
Huge.
Right, the water is what caused the problem.
It definitely is what caused the problem. Look, I rolled a 27. That's some pretty bad luck
look,
for a 27.
I know you rolled a 27. Raiko doesn't know that.
That's true. Good point.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you guys are heading further in.
Mm-hmm.
Raiko's convinced that the tech skills are all possessed by the droid at this point.
Not wrong.
Okay. So this one is a chamber. So this room that you're currently in is a chamber of 5 in a horizontal pattern. In front of you is a doorway that all of them seem to be connected to on the other side of the wall. There are 2 doors, one on the left side for the far left 2, and one on the right side for the far right 2.
I mean,
Is there either door is useful?
still no foresight auras.
Still no foresight auras.
Weird. I don't know. What do you guys think? Where did we come in on this thing again? Hold on, I'm gonna pull the picture back up. That is my character sheet.
Okay, so
Where did we come in on the station?
To give you context, the southernmost circle is the one
Yeah.
you guys came in at.
Okay, and we went down the hallway into this room.
You went down the hallway into the first room, and then down the hallway again into the second room, which is the dormitories. That is in the main large bubble hub.
So we're in the main large bubble hub right now.
Yes.
Okay. So there's 5 other circular things to check out. I don't know. I mean, we're just gonna need to check them all until we find something, right?
Probably.
Might as well just start left and work our way around then.
Then you go to the left door and open it.
Yeah, as long as no one has any objections to that.
No.
Okay.
A no.
Okay.
Left door.
I'm chilling.
Left door.
Heal the door.
Same thing as last time.
A door.
Heal the door.
You can go ahead and open it.
Yes, Raiko, that is a
sure.
door. Correct.
Mike, open it, you fucking dork.
You turn it, you pull it, just like the last one. This one opens. However, about halfway through opening, you start hearing metal grinding against itself.
Like something is stuck against it.
Like it's jammed almost, and it opens a little bit at a time, but like eventually it just stops moving.
Can I
It is
help
big
pull
enough-
on the door?
It is. You can try. I will say it is big enough for you to crawl through, easily, but stepping through it might be a little tougher. With a strength of 15.
Sorry, I'm not proficient in that.
That's fine. That's fine. 15 strength. You grab onto it, and you yank it as hard as you can, and you get maybe a couple more inches out of it, but it's pretty jammed. Like it doesn't look like.
Hey,
it
you
looks
can
like
do
it
a lot
probably
with
wanna
a
be
couple inches.
True.
Heyo.
I will say this: it does not look like it will close.
Tanner would know.
I
I
would
wedged
know.
it, so at least we won't have to worry about it closing on us. I'm gonna crawl through.
Okay. You crawl on through. No check needed. It's easy to get through.
Anyone
You
else
will-
coming?
You
Oh,
will have
absolutely.
to climb up about 3 to 4 feet to jump through it, but
That's fine.
it's big enough for you guys. It's no problem.
Cool.
Okay. As soon as you guys pass through that door, you are met with another big hallway, but instead of it being a straight line, it curves to the left and to the right.
Like
a
it
split?
branches off in both directions?
Like yeah,
Or
a
like an S
big-
curve?
Well, you don't know from what you can see. It looks from just basic looking, it looks like it's a big C. But you're not able to tell until you go further.
I go left.
I was gonna go left also.
Adventurers always go left.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going left.
Mm-hmm.
Left.
Okay. So you guys go left and you follow this S curve, or sorry, not the S curve, this big curve for quite a while, honestly. It's a lot bigger than it looks.
Is it still like
Um,
dimly lit in here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As you guys get through it, you do notice there are some puddles of water, but nothing major.
Before we continue through this curve, I'm gonna drop a bullet.
Okay.
Oh, smart breadcrumb trail.
But keep in mind, these are still technically energy cells. If you want to do that, you have to drop a whole cell.
I have my own bullets.
He brought his
You
ammo.
may drop your own bullet then. Okay, you drop a bullet.
Do I see you do that, or are you just subtly?
I mean, I'm not trying to hide it, but
Hey,
I'm not
hand you
making a big deal. I'm dropping a bullet.
Well, no, I know. Raiko turns around and hands you, because I feel like she would put together what you're doing. She hands you the bag of MRE granola to use instead of your ammo.
Hey, ACOG, I got a question for you.
Yeah,
What type of gun is the bullet for?
shotgun.
It's for a shotgun? Okay, so it's a big slug. The reason I'm asking is because you guys were walking on a grate, but the slug drops and wedges itself between the grating, doesn't fall through. But I will tell you this: when you do drop it, it makes a loud "toong" that echoes through the rest of the hall.
And no force auras still?
Yep, that's a good way to keep quiet there, ACOG. I appreciate that.
Dude, he has disadvantage on stealth. Are you surprised?
That was in character.
I know.
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like anything's here.
Okay.
I still haven't seen any auras, so I have no idea. But if there is something here, we're gonna get its attention real fucking quick.
You guys keep going left.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Eventually, at what seems like about 15, 20 minutes,
Oh,
guys
my
get
foresight
to-
is down now.
you guys get to what seems to be the next major bulkhead. It's another door. This one has some power to it. You want to open it?
Oh, yeah.
Might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You go ahead and you tap on the console. Still low power mode, but this one says open and close.
So it's
Question.
not locked.
This one is not locked. It just says open and close.
How long has it been since the shark fight initially?
Initial shark bite, I would say it's probably been about 45 to 50 minutes.
Alright, I'm up casting Armor of Aboleth again. Because it's about to go down.
Why are you rolling wisdom saves?
I have a feeling.
What? The fuck?
That's not how that works.
What is a wisdom save for?
Huh?
What is a wisdom save for?
Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you guys
Trying not to
tap
kill
the
us.
bulkhead door. You guys tap the bulkhead door, and it opens quite easily, actually. And you are greeted with, for the first time since you've gotten here, other than Z turning the lights on, light.
Hmm.
Do we hear anything in there?
Other than the water
Do we
dripping.
see anything in there?
Also that.
Hold on one second.
From Cypher's pause, I ignite my lightsaber.
No. You guys are walking in. Make me a perception check if you want to see if there's anything in there.
Woo!
Yo.
Let's go, Katie!
Let's fucking go. No, I'm not rolling well in combat
Natural
later.
20, natural 20 and a natural 19.
Keel and Rico are on it.
Do I also need to do that?
if you want
yes.
to look around.
Okay. With an 18 and a 13, you see the room. It's a room.
We did it.
With a 24, both natural and dirty, you see something much more interesting. You walk into the room, and in there, it is a big room to the left, to the right, But the main thing is in the center. There is no door covering this. In the center is a very large orange room. And I'm going to bring you to it. Just keep in mind, don't panic. Not everything
this
is
is me panicking.
not
Panic,
everything
got it.
not everything is bad. I made lots and lots of maps because I was an overachiever.
So the usual then.
Why is the Triforce broken in the middle of the room?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm worried about it now.
Okay. So it was you, and you. Okay.
Mhm.
And Daito.
This- Right.
Wait,
Speaking of which, has anybody seen Daito?
son of a bitch.
I don't know. Does my 24 perception see him?
No.
Okay, well, I'm just not gonna worry about that because he's not here.
Yeah, like
Well,
I have a passive 19 perception. I didn't notice when he left or something.
Nope. Nobody here, unless you were watching him. Nobody here saw where he went. You guys walked into the room. And you're like, "What do you guys see? Where's Daito?" Yeah, he's just gone.
the face huggers got
Was
him.
he in the hall with us?
I cast
He was.
Foresight
He-
again.
He followed you guys through the last door, and down the hall as far as you know.
I cast Foresight again. Do I
You
see his aura?
you see nothing.
The fuck?
However, you guys enter this room, and I want. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go based off of your perception checks. Raiko, Keel, you walk into this room. You see tons of terminals all over the place. All of them still powered, surprisingly. This is the first thing that you've seen that has power in this whole place, besides
Can we-
the one terminal that exploded.
That's
Can
good.
we move freely?
You may move freely about the cabin. You guys notice something else too, specifically with the natural 20 for the 24, because I like rewarding that. You notice a couple of things. The first one is that there is comm stations on some of these terminals.
Oh.
And as you get closer to the one that you're stopping at right now, back yo ass up for like 5 seconds. Thank you. This terminal specifically, you notice something kind of disturbing. There seems to be a large smear of blood across the keyboard.
What the fuck? I'm gonna touch it and see if it's still
I
wet.
touch it.
I want to see if it's still wet. Obviously,
it
This is how you get
is
a disease.
I have a
it-
suit on my hands.
so it is not wet. I will tell you that it is gooey.
Ugh.
Yo, it's congealed.
Concern. Is Avo on the planet with us?
She's back
Avo
in the
is
ship.
on the planet with you guys. She is on the ship.
I'm gonna wipe some of that up with something, like a napkin or something.
Does
Sure.
Keel have an empty vial we can stick it into, or are all of the vials poison?
Hey, yeah, Keel, you got any empty vials over there?
Hey, Keel.
Ah,
The answer is yes, because the venom from the old
yeah, it's gone.
enemies
Yeah.
no
Is-
longer functions.
Is bad.
I have only
you
empty
have-
vials.
Cool. Can
So
I
wait,
borrow
does that
one?
mean my vial that you gave me is also
It's
empty?
also gone. Yeah,
It is also bad.
it biodegraded because it's biodegradable.
Ooh. Well, I
'Cause
have an
it's-
empty vial now.
It's good
'cause
for the
it's, you know-
environment poison.
It's good for the environment poison.
Keel, can I have a vial?
Yeah, what for?
I'm gonna put this blood that I found over here in it and see if Avo can DNA test it to figure out if it belongs to anyone.
Gross. But okay.
Yes. I will wash it out when we're done with it
No, that's
before
fine.
I give it back. Guys, there's blood over here. It's like goopy though. Which is
Yeah, like as you're wiping it up, like it's kind of stringy, and it like snaps onto whatever you're wiping it with.
Lovely.
like a symbiotic type of thing.
No, you've seen enough blood to know that this stuff is definitely relatively fresh, but it's congealed to a point where it's almost a solid. So it's like that It's like that snappy gooey.
Okay,
Ooh,
I'm
gross.
gonna look
Can
around.
I make a rough guess as to how old this is if I go over and look at it?
You may make a medicine or nature check.
Oh, nature, you're good at that. You're probably good at medicine too. I just skill monkey. Yo, let's
with
go.
a 24, you are fairly certain that this blood is just shy of about 16 hours old.
Oh,
Damn.
dang.
It's
I'm gonna
less
look
than
around.
24 for sure, but it's more than 12. It's somewhere between there.
I would like to look around and see if there's any other blood or like signs of a fight.
I would like to
Sure.
look up.
Yeah, also that. I
Okay,
was
cool.
getting there.
We'll start with ACOG. You look up. It's a ceiling.
Okay, cool. Great.
Does the blood on the
Um,
keyboard, did it look like it was splattered there, or like somebody had it on their hands and touched the keyboard?
Well, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked. It was not splattered. It looks so there is a larger mass on the keyboard of blood, and then it seems to streak down the side.
Like somebody fell there?
Possibly someone fell or had some on their hands and just kind of like wiped it on the keyboard. You got a natural 20. I'm going to tell you what you want.
Yeah. I'm just thinking.
I'm gonna look around on all the monitors.
Sure.
Hopefully a map of some kind or something, but
I want
Absolutely.
to look at this console and see if there's any specific keys that have blood on them.
Sure. Based on what I just told you, it looks like it was just a mass of blood on them, on like
Okay.
a section of the keyboard. It doesn't seem like there's any blood in any specific pattern.
Okay.
ACOG's looking for a map. Keel, you doing anything specific?
Yeah, what's this in the
And-
middle of the room?
That is basically a holomap. Seems to have some kind of information on it based on Moncal.
Like location of this place versus the top city? Or just general information?
It seems to be actually information about outside, but it says, because you got a 24 as well. It says that this information is approximately 3 days old. And what it shows is the sharks like moving around the facility, and it doesn't seem like there's any other information.
Is there anything important on the screen on this monitor?
On the monitor, there's a couple of things. It seems
On the
to show
bloody
the
one?
It seems to show a layout of the facility, but not like a map, but it does show like the different facilities themselves, and primarily if they have any power to them.
Oh, hey ACOG, are you looking for the map? Because it's on this screen right here.
I
It
go
looks like-
over and look through the map.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's again not exactly a map. It just labels the section and then how much power usage it has to it. Almost all of them say low power, except for the comms room. It says that it is running at 50% capacity. And there is another one, but it shows there is another room somewhere in the building that has power to it, but it does not say where. It just has a power bar. And this one has a 100% power to it. The
Does it
reactor
show us how to get there? Is there a map? Like,
Yeah,
it's a map, so
on this, no, it's like a legend, not necessarily a map. It just literally labels the room, and to the right, the amount of power. The room, the amount of power. Room, the amount of power, over and over again. Different rooms, different places, different things.
I go to search for a map again.
Sorry. I want to like look on the door pad and see if there's any blood in there. Like I'm trying to figure out if they just like started bleeding here or if they were already bleeding when they came in here and got blood on other things. that make sense?
Repeat that one more time. I'm very sorry.
I want to look on like, so when we opened the door, there was like the touchpad and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want to like look around that area and everywhere like leading up to how I walked over here and see if there's blood anywhere else.
Cool. As you do that, I will tell you this. You start walking towards the door you guys came in, and Z walks back inside. Anyway,
What do you mean? What?
like
Where-
he walked
Hey!
outside of the room and then came back.
Where the fuck did you go?
I thought I saw something. I was back checking it out.
Was it
Saw
Dido?
what?
When we were walking in, I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. It was nothing.
Insight?
But it wasn't Dido.
I'm inciting
Not that I
that.
could tell. It was dark in there, man.
You may make an insight check, and then Z can tell whether he's telling the truth or lying.
I clicked on that, but it
Dude,
didn't
I have a
roll.
passive 19.
I'm actively.
24.
I'm
20.
asking Z. I'm like, do Twi'leks see in the dark? Is that a thing?
Yes. Yes.
okay.
I can see in the dark. I couldn't.
Okay.
I couldn't see anything beyond whatever.
60 feet.
Yes. Thank you. Anything
Alright.
beyond 60 feet, I couldn't see. There was nothing there. I was just double checking. That's all.
Okay.
I
and-
have rolled a 24 insight on that.
You
I
are
am
fairly
telling
certain?
you the truth.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You go to the door and you look at it. Is there anything particular you're looking, or where you're looking?
Like the normal places you touch to open the door.
Looks relatively fine. There's no blood, no scratch marks, no nothing.
So the only blood is on this specific console.
As far as you have seen.
Why would they just abruptly start bleeding right here? That doesn't make any sense. Is there blood on the floor? Like shoe prints or anything?
Now we're thinking with portals. There is, like, you walk around from the console to the door, and at first you don't notice anything, but as you start walking back, you do notice there is some small drops of blood. Not nearly as much as on the keyboard, but there's some small ones.
Like in this area?
Leading
On the floor?
from, yeah, there's like the stairwell on the left side where Z is standing.
Yeah.
The blood goes from the terminal down to that stairwell and out towards the door
So like this.
in a big trail. Yes, like that.
Okay.
That means they still
ACOG.
started here, I think.
Did I find a map?
Give
God,
me
I hope so.
Give me a tech check or an investigation.
God damn, are there any skills you're not good at?
You'll find out.
ACOG. While she's over there, you happen to look on the right side, and there is a terminal that is there, and it has more information. And one of them also says map.
Alright, click
So-
on map.
You click on map.
Terminal blows up.
The terminal blows up. No, I'm kidding. This time the terminal actually does open, and the map is there. It's still corrupted. There's still some parts of it that are kind of like hazy, but for the most part, the half of the map, like the half of the facility you guys are currently at, is very clear. However, once it hits the center of the map, it starts to get fuzzy or like fully corrupted.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go
And-
through it to the best of my ability.
Cool. I'm gonna bring you guys quickly to the things. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make it a make it a handout.
Just so we're checking, Z is definitely like possessed, right?
You don't know.
Just over the table. Yeah, right.
Yeah, definitely possessed.
I just heard a scream.
Yeah, the ambient noises sometimes does the like, just
Or
like
was
in the
that-
background.
Was that you, Cypher, or was that the background just file?
What do you mean?
There was a scream in the music file?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing
Great.
that thing, yeah, okay.
What thing?
Anyways,
Anyway. Let me pull up
I killed
your map. I killed
Hey,
Z.
get in line.
Don't kill
Yeah,
Z
for real,
yet.
get in line.
Don't kill Z yet. You have no reason.
Yet.
I disagree. I have plenty of reasons.
Okay.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do.
This is the map you find.
Okay.
Keep in mind that the only places you have currently been are where it says comm center and the corporate docks. Everything else is pretty much blanked out.
Gotcha. Where did it say it was the other place with power?
It didn't say where it was. In fact, there was no wording to that room.
It didn't say anything about what the room was or where.
It never showed any indication of what the room was.
It just says room 100%.
Yep.
All right.
So, to give you guys context, you are in the comm center right now. You guys, if you go north of the comm center, those are the bunks you guys were at, and then north to that is the corporate dock that you guys came in at. So this is what you know so far.
While he's looking at the map, I'm gonna follow this blood trail out into the hallway and see where it goes.
Sure.
I don't know if anyone wants to join me
Yeah.
on this venture.
I'm gonna look at Z.
What is this?
What's up, dude?
Connor, what is this?
What?
What do you mean that wasn't you? What is that?
The purple?
Did you?
The purple was me.
The purple is Katie,
It's
yeah.
the ship. Did you guys name the ship Rock Lobster?
No?
Did we really?
Wait, what?
I was like, what the hell did you make, Connor? Why did you make the Rock Lobster? What the hell is this?
You didn't do a damn fucking
Awesome.
thing.
That's
Wasn't
funny.
me.
You fucking.
And
You,
that's
that was,
76 shield and hull points.
I did that like an hour ago.
I was too busy doing other things, like running
It
the
was
game.
like an hour and a half ago. And I just saw that and I was like, hey, I can change the name.
Yeah, it's your ship. You guys could have made
Yeah.
a name for it. The Rock Lobster.
So I just put Rock Lobster on it and decided to see how
You
long
mother-
it would take.
You motherfuckers.
I love how immediately the blame was put on Connor.
Oh, that was great. That was
Well,
great.
because he's the only other person who can make characters. So it was my first initial response of the Rock Lobster. And then I clicked on it, it said the ship, and then I saw the class and everything like that. I was like, it's the name of the ship. These motherfuckers named the ship Rock Lobster. You
Amazing.
motherfucker. You piece of shit. All right, anyway,
Oh,
moving on.
that was great.
You go out to check for this thing. I will say I need either perception or investigation. However, they will be a disadvantage.
So I'm going to use an ability on Z.
Okay.
Sure.
I need you to make a deception check.
Yo.
Why?
Cold read.
Yo! Boo.
Yeah, you both natural 20s. That's so sad. You wouldn't have gotten it anyway. It would have been a
I
straight
am,
roll.
Oh,
I am
have
so
mercy.
not rolling well in fights
What you
later.
doing there, huh?
It's literally just standing here, dog. Like, I
What
walked
are you-
back
what are
in
you-
from the hall.
What are you going to do
Like-
next, though?
Look at things.
Yeah,
tell me
like,
what you're going to do next.
I'm gonna look in this terminal that's right here in the center of the room. That's what this is, right? Is a terminal?
It's a map.
That is the big hollow map.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I said, that's the one that's showing the migration pattern of the sharks that seem to be only circling the massive facility.
Oh, okay. Well,
What are you doing next? I don't know. I
I-
haven't figured that out yet.
I literally have not thought this far ahead.
I'll get back to you
Hey.
guys.
That tells
Figure that
me that he doesn't have some weird force shit. That he was like, oh yeah, I had to, like, something forced me to come in here. That he's going to say, go do this thing on the terminal or whatever.
I promise
I mean-
you, I was literally just checking the hall again because I thought I saw something.
Okay. Our two force users decide to follow the blood out of the door.
Mm-hmm.
And you do notice that it starts getting much harder to follow because there's grating that leads to the main hallway.
Boo.
But there is some drop on the grating, and it seems to be coming from the direction you guys have not gone yet,
Which is this way?
which is the other direction, actually.
This way.
Cypher, can I see if the grating is loose? Can I lift it?
Sure. Give me a strength check.
Do I have to?
Do I
at-
have to? Do I see you like trying to pull on this? Do you want help?
I'm not like
Uh,
straining myself. I'm just like, does it lift? Did like people or things slip into the vents?
You guys will try to lift this grate, and it's too heavy for you.
What is that noise that I just heard?
I have a 4 in that, and I rolled worse than you.
You cannot pick it up either. You're pretty sure it's bolted to the ground.
Okay. Why are you pulling on this?
I mean,
Cypher, I need to know if that weird caw noise that I just heard was just the track you chose, or if my character is hearing it, because there's two
What?
different reactions otherwise.
What's your passive perception?
19.
You maybe heard something.
Dude, he's playing into the paranoia tonight.
The thing is, there isn't paranoia. He's just not
Why
telling
do you
me
keep
shit.
rolling wisdom saves?
Yeah, he's
Why
definitely fucking cursed.
Why do you keep rolling wisdom saves? Sus!
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I shoot him square in the head.
Yeah, yo, hold the fuck up! You get in line, sir. If
God,
anyone's
I
shooting him,
want
it's
to.
me.
Alright, so I guess we can take a step out here and just like see if we can see blood, I guess.
Yeah, he said it goes the direction we haven't gone yet.
The thing
Which
is,
is
like,
this way.
you follow it for a little bit, and then eventually you don't see any blood on the grating. Like, it's probably fallen through.
I also want
And-
to look on the walls and stuff and see if there's any blood smears on the walls.
Okay. As you start walking further and further and further in that direction, I'm not gonna make you make a perception for this. One of the walls, no, not specifically the walls, but there's like a railing that's like attached to the grating you guys are standing on that doesn't necessarily touch the walls of the facility.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like slightly detached from it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys start walking along it, and you notice that one of these railings is split in half. The bar is bent downward, and it's like shredded. But that's the only thing that's noticeable.
Shredded like
The part where it's split, like where the two pieces would normally connect, is like jagged.
like something bit it, not like something cut through. So definitely not a saber because it would be a straight cut.
I would, to find out any more specifics, I would need you to make an insight check.
Bruh.
14. As far as you know, this does not look like it is mechanical. It looks of any kind. It looks like something or someone pulled it apart.
That's comforting.
Well, we're on the right track at least. Should we get the other guys before we keep heading this way?
Yeah.
Is there blood on that area of the railing?
There is some blood.
Okay.
ACOG,
Hmm?
I think we're leaving. We got
Oh,
some.
you find something?
I found a trail of blood, and there's this railing out here that looks like shredded. Like
Is he dying out there, by the way?
No.
no.
Z, come here.
Yeah.
They point out the
What's up?
railing to both of them.
Can I make an
like
investigation
over
check on
here.
it?
You may make an. Well, what are you trying to find? What are you trying to see?
To see if there's anything that they may have missed on their insight check.
Sure.
Nah, there's nothing else.
ACOG's passive insight.
Oh, I
should
just
be
heard the
enough.
scream too. Gosh dang
No,
it.
there was the alien clicking, yeah.
I'm gonna stop you guys for a second here.
Hi.
Because as you guys go back to get ACOG and Z, and you come back and show them the thing, as soon as Z kneels down to look at it and goes, "Yeah, what you guys see is pretty much right." Back where you guys came from, towards the comm room, you do start hearing that noise.
Are they coming down the well, we don't know because we're not.
Fuck
in
is
there.
that?
Can I stand here and ignite my saber?
Is the door still open?
The door. You guys walked bit away from it.
So that noise is
You
coming
can
from
still-
the hallway or from the control room?
That you know it's coming from that direction.
We should go in here because it's the comm room, so it could be coming from anywhere in the facility through the comms.
Don't go in first. Let me go in first.
Well, go move your butt then.
I like bolt in full speed.
Okay, then I want everybody to make stealth checks except for Keel, who will make this at disadvantage.
Sure.
Whew, that was actually pretty good.
I always make it a disadvantage.
Oh,
I understand.
dang.
However, Keel ran in, so
By
Who just
Connor.
left?
No,
Oh, Holly.
she said she's
Holly.
switching
Oh.
devices. She'll be back.
okay. Yeah, so you guys start heading towards the noise, and Keel dashes into the comm room. Everybody else stealths inside. Unfortunately, ACOG's a little bit heavier on his feet and makes a couple of loud clunk, clunk, clunks as the as some of the bolts are no longer fully down on these gratings, so the grating actually bounces and makes a loud metallic sound.
Yo, Raiko just looks over her shoulder at ACOG like, bruh, seriously?
Subtlety isn't my strong suit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm aware.
I want
You asked if there was anything I was bad at. There you go.
I didn't realize that was physical subtlety also.
so the noise is getting louder towards your direction.
Oh, so it is from
from
behind us.
from in here or from
No,
down?
you guys are inside the comm room. It's coming down from where you guys
Get
came
in the
from
room behind me.
originally.
Oh boy, howdy.
Also, I'm shutting the door.
Yeah, please.
Oh, or all of them.
Why? I said get behind me. Why are all of you on top of me?
I was getting
Okay.
behind you. You moved on top of me.
I mean, like, back the fuck here.
No, I'm a
I'm
frontliner.
chilling, dude. I'm on the stairs.
I'm closing the door.
What's the
Okay,
door?
so here.
Oh, I don't like these noises, dude.
Everyone's yelling at each other.
All right. Are you guys closing the door now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Close the door. Lock
Okay.
it, dude.
There is a pad next to the door, just like all the others. It does say close, and once the door fully closes, like it does that diamond shape as it closes, and it makes a pretty sizable thunk. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, you had foresight up still, right?
No, it's been too long.
It's
I
been
thought
too
you
long.
recast it.
Cast it again.
No, you re-upped it.
Oh,
You
you're
re-upped
right.
it.
You're right.
Okay.
The door closes with a big loud thunk, and then a new thing. It said lock. I'm assuming you locked it.
Yes, please lock it.
Dude.
Yeah, you guys hear knocking at the door.
Do I see a force aura?
Uh,
Where's the door exactly on the map?
directly to the south.
Yeah, it's like
No,
right in
I
front
mean
of us.
like how like right here.
Yeah.
So I can see force auras here then through the door.
Yep.
Is there a force aura?
You see nothing.
What the fuck? There is no aura at all. I know other things have abilities to conceal their auras, but like that's fucking creepy.
So the knocking, the light knocking continues, and every once in a while you hear a loud thunk against
Dude,
the
this
door.
is the Dead Space mission,
I'm
actually.
excited.
For real.
I like
Oh,
slow
is it?
pan to everyone, and I'm like, I'm opening the door.
I'm just
I
gonna
draw
look
my
at Keel.
sonic pistols.
That's how you die.
No, that's how it dies.
I pull my saber out.
Yeah,
By the way, I'm
I'm
assuming
drawing
you
my
would've
sonic
told us-
pistols.
I'm assuming you would have told us if Z's color changed at all.
I would have
For
told
her
you Z
foresight,
color. Yeah, I would have told you no
Yeah,
change.
okay. All right then.
No change to his aura.
No change to his aura.
What is his aura normally?
What alignment are you?
Me? I don't
Yeah.
think I technically have one.
Like neutral.
Yeah, neutral.
I think you're lawful neutral.
So
It's
yeah.
like a bright yellow.
Bright, like a lot of force attunement.
No, just like bright, as in like he's very neutral, Like he
Well,
stays out of
the
everybody's
bright
shit.
or dimness is based on how in tune with the force they are.
Oh, okay, never mind then. It's like a mid yellow, like
Okay, thank you.
nothing crazy, like a normal person.
I can post the spell if you want to see it.
Nah, that's fine.
What color am I?
Well, what alignment are you?
You know, neutral.
Like true
Then you're
neutral?
yellow.
No, so people with affinity
Pretty
for
close
the
to
light
true
side
neutral,
glow
yeah.
blue, people with affinity for the dark side glow red, and with no attunement to either side, they are yellow. How bright their glow is determined by how strong their connection to the Force is.
He's the same color yellow as Z.
Also, I have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight against living targets within 30 feet. Just a heads
Yep.
up.
I understand.
I forgot that's part of the spell.
But like as you guys are talking, the knocking stops.
Dang it.
Has Daito come to save the day?
Yo, if that was Daito,
So-
he would have said something.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I opened the
Uh,
door.
I have my saber out.
I've
Mine's
got my
already
pistols
on.
ready.
Yeah, mine is too.
You
You
open the
guys see
door.
for the first time ACOG pull out a gun from underneath his vest.
How
You open
big
the
is
door.
said gun?
A full-size sawed-off shotgun.
Amazing.
Okay. Yeah, the door opens with your unlocking and command to open, and there's nothing there.
I'm gonna look for traces of someone.
Sure, make me perception, investigation, survival,
Oh,
anything
actually,
you want. If you can,
I would have done
anything you want,
survival.
if you can argue it.
Yeah, I would have done survival.
Sure.
It's the same bonus though, so you can just keep the 12.
With a 12, you don't see any interaction whatsoever with what you've seen so far.
I'm jogging out to the hallway and looking.
You see nothing.
I'm following him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go about right.
Do I
here.
see anything with my infrared sight?
Make me a perception, but with advantage.
Also foresight.
Make me a perception, but with advantage.
And dark vision.
Doesn't matter.
That's what I
Okay.
have, yeah.
You guys also see nothing.
Oh, good.
In fact, you don't even
Ugh.
hear the noises you heard before.
I'm starting to stress the F out right now, my guy.
Can everybody do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Can you all make me wisdom saves?
Mm-hmm.
I will make
need
a
you to
charisma
tell me
save
what
My
instead.
gosh.
I need you
What's
to
that?
tell me what it's for. right now.
Holy!
Is there a
Why
specific
can't I
thing
use
you
my one
save
from
against?
before?
Is it a force or tech power?
It is not.
Will this charm or fear me?
Potentially. You don't
I
know.
will-
It is a charm or a fear?
It is not technically a charm nor a fear.
It is, okay.
Technically, no.
Okay, if it's not a charm or a fear, then okay.
I will make a charisma save instead.
I love that I got instantly
Do you
dumb.
have that special ability?
She has a thing.
Yeah, it's called Force of Personality. It's a feat. I can post it.
Does it only work? Yeah, could you post it for
You
me?
can use. Yeah, hold on.
Just
I'm
post it.
also
Put it
going to
in
make
there.
an intelligence saving throw instead.
Okay.
That's all
let me see
the
here.
information for it.
You can use your charisma modifier instead of your wisdom modifier when making insight checks. When you would make a wisdom saving throw, you can still make charisma. You can use the feature. Okay. Yeah, and I'm assuming you have something similar. You can expend a superiority die to change saving ability throw to your maneuverability maneuver. Okay. An 11 and a 19.
God, I changed it. It didn't even fucking matter.
Cool. Keel Z ACOG.
Okay.
We're gonna start with Z.
Who has been cursed this whole time, and no one is surprised.
Knowing my luck, like honestly,
Z.
sir.
You are fairly certain you hear that clicking noise coming from down the hall.
Do I have paranoia? Is that a thing, or would it just be fear?
It's not fear. This is its own thing. I'm making it up. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I trust you.
Keel,
Hi.
because you were so gung ho to come outside to see what was there,
Mm-hmm.
you are fairly certain you also hear the clicking coming from the other direction Z thinks it is.
Mm-hmm.
And
From which
ACOG.
direction?
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
Z
ask.
thinks it's coming. Z thinks it's coming from the right, which is where the docks are.
This way?
right. Sorry.
Stage
Anatomical
right.
Stage right.
Stage
yeah.
right.
Stage right.
Okay, thank you.
And then Keel thinks it's coming from stage left.
Well, I
Oh.
also think it is because that's where all the weird like damages were and stuff.
Ryko, you hear nothing.
Yeah, what are you guys freaking out about?
ACOG,
Where do I think?
ACOG, you don't know what the fuck is going on at all. You just know something fucked. That's it. In fact, roll me a d8.
Dang!
I have good news for you. Nothing happens to you.
Oh, this is payback
You
for
may-
yesterday.
Huh.
Okay. So Z hears clicking stage right. Keel hears clicking stage left. Ryko hears nothing at all. And ACOG is confused. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, I must slowly start creeping down the hall.
I do the same in my direction.
So you're gonna go. So both of you are going towards the things.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Keel's arm and be like, "Where are you going?"
Shut up! You don't hear that?
No,
I'm
there's
gonna
nothing.
I'm pretty sure it came from this direction.
There
You-
is nothing. What are you
See, what the
talking
fuck
about?
are you talking about? It's from over here.
What the fuck are all
I
of you
am
talking
hearing
about?
clicking from this direction.
Now
Can I
Ryko.
insight them?
Sure. I will say this. You
Where
did
are
hear the
we?
clicking.
Wait,
Ryko, you did hear the clicking before the door closed, but after the door opened, there is nothing. So you heard it, but it's not here anymore. But you may make an insight check if you want. 17. What are you inciting?
I want to insight if something is like influencing them mentally.
You have never seen this before. Like, Keel is so fucking certain that it's over that way. And Z is not nearly as certain, but he's pretty sure it's coming from that way.
Well, I trust Keel, so I guess I'm going with Keel.
Okay.
okay.
Sorry, like my character would do that.
Z-
No, I understand.
Z, I will end you. Come over here.
Okay.
Didn't you roll a nat 1 on this save?
Yes,
You're
I
gonna
did.
lead us to death, sir.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, but like our characters
No,
can't.
I
react
know, I
based on
know, I
that.
know, I know.
Z,
Dang. Yes, sir.
I will say this. As you guys head towards the direction Keel is taking you, the further you get away from the direction that you thought the clicking was coming from, the louder it seems to get. But it's coming from behind you.
Can I? Oh, I don't know what to do here. Can I make a? Oh, can I make a perception check and turn
Sure.
around?
Are you trying to you're trying to see something or hear something?
I'm. Yes. I hear it. I want to see what it is.
Cool. Make a perception check. Disadvantage.
Dang, I knew you were gonna say that.
Mm-hmm. Didn't
Oh.
matter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
you-
hate this, dude.
Here's the thing. You turn around, and it sounds like the clicking is coming from literally like feet behind you. Like,
Can I look up and
digits of
see if it's
feet.
on? Is it on the ceiling?
You look up, you look down, you look left, you look right. You even do that twisty thing with your spine to like see if you can see around the corner, and there's nothing there.
Does Z seem like he's actively freaking out? Like, with all his looking and stuff?
Z, do you seem like you're actively freaking out?
I'm starting to get a little worried. Yeah.
Then yes.
I'm just gonna turn to ACOG. Or not, it's a Ryko and Keel. Does he seem alright?
No. Does he
Does
ever,
he
though?
ever?
Does he ever? Shut up.
Yeah, but normally he doesn't spin around in circles looking for something.
I don't even know what you guys are hearing. Like, ever since we closed the door, the clicking has stopped.
Are you guys hearing
so...
things?
Oh,
Yeah.
Keel keeps saying that something is coming from this way.
I am so pissed that all of you are talking. You can literally hear us right now. It's like right down the hall.
Yeah.
There is. Oh my god.
Is this some
Keel.
force bullshit? I'm gonna look at Echo and Keel. Is this some force thing?
No.
No, I can't hear anything.
It's
so
literally
I
like a beast.
No, it isn't.
There's
Keel.
something
Yes.
clicking from this direction. It's like right on top
You,
of us.
just like Z, you hear the clicking coming from that hallway, or at least in that direction, but it sounds like it's literally standing right in front of you. Like, it's loud enough in your ears, you would be dead certain it's right in front of you.
Okay.
Let me try something.
Sure.
I'm gonna walk up to Keel.
I'm not paying attention to you.
He's not.
That's fine as long as you don't like actively attack me.
Oh, it depends on what you do.
Is it true?
And then I'm just gonna like push in some of his pressure points and stuff.
If you try to
His arms
fuck
a
with
little bit.
him, I am going to stop you.
I'm not fucking with him.
You are trying to hurt him.
It won't hurt him. It does the opposite, in fact.
What is it that you're trying to do?
Remove toxins.
Expend a spirit to purge the toxins from a creature you can touch. Regains hit points equal to the number of die rolled. And if it's poisoned or diseased, you neutralize the poison or disease.
So you get 4 health back.
I
He gets 4 health back.
I wasn't hurt, so thanks.
That wasn't the
However,
point.
however-
you had a poison or disease.
However, it has no effect.
The fuck! Don't touch me! What are you doing?
No effect whatsoever. And then silence for both of you.
For him and me?
No, him and Z.
Oh, okay.
Like, that clicking was right in your ear. It was so loud, and then it's not. It's gone.
Like do a 360, saber it out.
I duck.
I ready my pistols.
Watch where
In
you're
front of
flinging
me.
that thing.
Where did it go?
There is nothing here.
I'm telling you, there is something here.
No, there is not. Use your eyeballs. Look around. There's nothing here.
What do you think I'm doing?
Clearly not that, because
So
you're
you said I
guys are
could-
really fucking paranoid.
You said I could tell that it didn't work, like nothing happened.
Yeah, you're certain nothing happened.
Okay.
Like you did the touchy thing, and he literally just turned around like, "What are you doing?" And then it just stopped. But it could also stop for Z, so you know whatever you did had no effect.
Yeah.
Is there a puddle nearby?
There is water underneath the grating. It's actually pooled underneath in the
Can
big
I
tube.
touch the water?
Yeah, you could probably reach down and touch it. Like, if you reached over the side, not through the grating.
Sure. I'm gonna cast lightning charge. It's just a cantrip.
Okay. As part of an action, cast power must make a melee weapon attack against one creature within your reach, otherwise the power fails. There's no creature to hit, but I'll say you hit the water, and it's probably fine. Yeah, you see a little bit of lightning flash going left and right down the tubes, about 10 feet, and then the lightning stops. Nothing else happens.
Dude, where did it go?
There's nothing here. You are freaking me out.
I like take a deep breath and close my eyes, and I go, "This is fine. I'm good." This... All right.
These pistols are like shaking, trembling in his hands as he's aiming down the hall.
I wish there was a force version of detect magic.
There is.
I mean, technically, you're using it.
Yeah.
You're,
just for
you're using
force.
force sight. It's just it sees force, but there's just nothing there
Yeah.
to see.
I'm gonna go like 20 feet down the tunnel and just like look and then just shrug because I'm assuming I don't see anything.
Yeah, you don't see anything. Nothing as far as you can tell.
Hmm.
I'm so done. All right, well,
I'm gonna. There's no clicking anymore that I can hear.
None that you can hear.
Where are you
than
going,
any of us.
Keel? Down the tunnel?
yeah, just down this way. Can we go now? Can we just like
Yeah, we can go.
Move on.
Okay. Yeah.
He holsters his guns very hesitantly and turns around to follow.
Cypher, I would like to ready an action while we're moving.
Sure. What would
If
you like
I
to do?
hear the clicking again, I would like to cast Comprehend Speech.
Sure.
Interesting.
Okay. You
I can
guys
post
start
it
heading.
if you want to look at it.
Yeah, go ahead. But I'll allow it. It lasts
less
for
than
1
that.
hour.
Nice.
Um,
I'm gonna wait till I
Cool.
hear the clicking again, though.
Cool. You guys start heading down the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
and after a while,
I'm gonna keep an eye
You-
out for more blood or weird damages.
sure. The tube seems relatively untouched. Couple of broken pieces of metal, similar to the one previous, but like not as bad. Like more like dented than actually broken.
So you
Blood.
said we were on a grate, right?
You are standing on a grate, yes,
How far is the drop below the grate?
like inches.
Oh, okay. So I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like somebody fell off of the thing back there and their body could have fallen far enough that we couldn't see it.
No. It's like literally
Okay.
inches. That's why when Keel did the lightning charge, I said he could hit the water because if he reached over the side, he could reach it. Through the grate,
Gotcha,
your
gotcha.
fingers probably wouldn't reach.
Okay.
But yeah. As you guys walk again, about another 10, 15 minutes, you see a very similar set of 2 doors.
Are they open
Just-
or is closed currently?
One of them is cracked open, the other one is closed.
And peek in the cracked one.
You peek in the cracked one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Inside this one is yet another set of living quarters. This one, a little different though. The one cracked open, once you actually like peer inside, there's a lot of blood. Like everywhere.
Concern.
How big of a crack is in the door?
Basically, you know how the other one got jammed open?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but instead of it just being the small opening, it looks like something tore it open.
Mm-hmm.
Like claws.
Mm-hmm.
There are some claw marks around the opening.
Can I fit through?
Yes, you can still fit through.
Why are you just going in there?
You went in the first one. You can't tell me to not go in this one.
Fine, I'm following you.
Okay. Anybody else?
Sure, I'll follow.
Okay. And
Chad
Akon?
said he'd be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. I'll say he follows for now.
Mm-hmm.
I assume he would.
I assume he would. Okay. You guys get in the living quarters. This one, I need everybody to make whatever you decide to use to look at the room. Whether it's perception, investigation, survival, insight, you choose. I want to see what you do.
Insight.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
One of
Okay.
these days.
He's good at cooking.
Um,
He's not good at other survival.
Apparently. I'll have ACOG roll when he gets back. I'll start at the bottom and go to the top.
Hi.
Keel.
Hmm.
Here's the thing. Your upbringing has let you see some shit.
Sure.
This definitely looks like combat was done in the room. But that's about all you know. Which seems like it's really obvious, but you might find some use for that information. Z, investigation.
Yes.
You start looking around the room, and things that you've noticed. Things are knocked over. Things are removed from the walls. Like,
Like
There
paintings are
is
removed from the walls, or like lockers are removed from the walls?
like stuff that was like hung on the walls, not like
Okay.
bolted to it.
Sure.
Like stuff is like bedding is removed and kind of flipped over, like stuff like that. Lot of stuff like that. Primarily though that you find is that there are claw marks, specifically 4 claws, against different various objects.
Is there any rhyme or reason to the claw marks, or are they just like random, like a wild beast would do?
With a 23 investigation, you don't see any pattern to these things.
Okay.
Ryko,
Hi.
24 insight.
Yes.
Here's what you see. First things first. Let's start with the bulkhead. This thing was opened, and you saw claw marks on it. However, as you are investigating, you see the same claw marks that Z does, and then you look back at the bulkhead, and you notice this thing has been clawed towards the center of the facility, like something was clawing out of this room.
Interesting.
Can I look around for any like containment it may have been in the room?
Well,
Like, what else is in the room?
I'm actually going to get there.
Okay.
There is more, so don't worry. Similar to Z, you looked at the claw marks and try to see if you can discern a pattern, and you don't really. However, you do notice a few things, and these are very specific, minute things. One, most of the claw marks that you can see are found within the living areas, not the hallways that connect the living areas, in the rooms themselves. And most of the blood, however, is also seeming to trail from the rooms out through that door.
Oh no.
Like a mutation, maybe?
You do not know.
No, I'm
This is
asking
just what you
everybody
can see.
else.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, I'm sharing that information.
There's
Do you
no
think
bodies, right? We said no bodies in here.
There's no bodies anywhere.
There are no bodies.
There's no bodies anywhere.
Right.
And I find it extremely interesting that there's only claw marks in the living facilities and not anywhere else.
So far.
Either the creatures that made these claw marks are intelligent and targeted their attacks, or something happened to the people on this base that I think maybe mutated them. I don't know. Like, I'm just speculating, but I don't know.
Is there anything else you would like to do while you're in here?
This is really giving Last of Us vibes.
I will say this. In the center room, just like where you guys came from, there's another smaller room, like where the diving suits were, and then it leads somewhere else as well, like a big bulkhead.
You said that there was blood in this room?
There is blood.
Is it also like the same consistency as the blood we found in the comm center, or is it older or more fresh?
This is much older.
Like dried?
I will say you don't need to make a check for this. The 24 insight is fine. This stuff is dry. This has been here a while.
So whatever happened to the people that were living on this base happened a long time ago, and then the whatever his name is, president dude that's dead, came here. I think maybe he got attacked by them.
Maybe.
Why would he be coming here? No, I'm asking the guys.
No, I know, Keel. If you're gonna do that, make me a perception.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm gonna roll above like 7 tonight sometime, I swear.
A 12.
That's how I feel.
You rolled so good on like most of your checks.
I know! For once!
Keel.
For once!
I will tell you this. You look out the door, and you don't see anything. But you did hear a click.
I did hear it, yeah.
You did hear a click.
Did I hear it?
Was I close enough to the door to also hear the click?
You guys are not close enough to the door. He's actually standing outside, like he's looking through the door, like
Mhm.
outside of the door.
Copy that.
So you guys are in the room investigating. You would not have heard it. Now, if he tells you, that's completely different.
Can I feel a shift in his demeanor
Not yet.
I don't know.
based on our connection?
No, not yet.
No,
Damn.
you do not. But
I'm just gonna keep looking over his shit in the room then and try and figure. Is there all the blood in here is dried? Yes.
well, that's a good question. No, there is some that is not.
Where
Is
is
it like fresh, like within the day?
So here's the
Like-
thing.
Say 16
You start-
hours?
You start looking at some of the rooms, and most of it is dry. Claw marks are there. However, the blood that moves closer to the door is much fresher. In fact, some of the jagged parts of the door that the claw marks made have fresh blood on it right now.
Like fresh, like even more fresh than what was in the comm center.
Like if you cut yourself right now, that is what's on the door.
Holy.
In fact, as you look at it, some drips off one of the jagged pieces.
Ooh.
Is Keel like in the doorway still?
I'm staring out the porthole thing, yeah.
Look at this.
Mm.
This is like brand fucking new blood right here.
I checked to see if any of us are bleeding.
Is it
Good
possible that it's Daito? Like, and obviously we don't know where Daito is, but is it possible that it's Daito's blood?
I don't know, but I'm concerned.
Well, I'll tell you this. 2 of the party members have seen Daito bleed. This
And
is
it's
the
not
same
red.
color.
His blood's not red.
Okay. It's not.
Or is this blood red?
This blood is not red.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey,
This-
ACOG, you know blood stuff. Can you nature check this? I know that because he just told me exactly how old the blood in the other room was.
Is he back?
Yeah, he
Yes,
said he was
yeah.
back.
Oh, okay.
I will check it out, but
What color
Yeah.
is it?
It is blue.
Okay,
Just like
that's what I
all
thought.
the other
Blue.
blood. Just like all the other blood in the room.
Was the blood that we found in the comm center blue?
Yes.
Okay, good
And
to know.
I will tell you this. Just because I don't need to let you insight or do any crazy stuff like that. Daito's blood is green. So this is not his
Okay.
blood.
No one in
we've
here
seen
has
him
blue
bleed.
blood, right?
Now,
No.
here's the other thing. ACOG. You look at this stuff, and it is probably within minutes old. The further away it gets from the door, the older it gets.
What?
The oldest blood in the room, over 1 week old. I'm telling you this because with a nature of 25, blood after 1 week, it is very difficult to tell how old it becomes.
Do
So
you-
it could be at least 1 week old.
It is at least 1 week old.
Do you tell us that?
uh-huh.
I immediately don't look at the door and look deeper into the room. And I just kind of whisper and I go, it might be in here with us.
How big is the room?
So this room is very large, but it's very linear.
How long?
Each probably 500 to 800 feet long, and then each of the rooms is about 40 to 50 feet in a square.
And it's not lit?
It has those yellow emergency lights, just like the rest of the building has had so far.
I'm gonna look around where the fresh blood is and see if there's fresh blood anywhere else.
You said the fresh blood is minutes.
Yeah,
And the- and-
like-
minute.
on the
with
door.
the
And the
freshest.
further into the room is where it gets older and older.
Huh.
I mean, there's a chance, but
Maybe
ACOG,
it was in this room, and when it heard us, it clawed its way out. Although I feel like because we're the only ones down here, would we have heard it clawing out of a door?
I don't know.
We haven't come from this. We didn't come from this way, right?
you did not come from this way.
So we wouldn't know if that door.
We
was
also
not clawed
walked
open
for
or
like
not.
15 minutes.
I know, but I'm just saying we would have. I feel like we would have noticed if there's a giant claw marks in a door that wasn't there when we walked by earlier.
We just wouldn't
One
have
more
heard it.
thing I will add to ACOG's nature check. You are fairly certain that this is blood from a Moncal.
Oh, it could just be a person. Yeah.
On calamari.
A Mon Calamari.
None of those came down here with us.
No, but I mean, they
So-
got to be running the base originally.
Yeah, but like that blood
That's what the
is
president
that blood is brand new, which means that there is one down here right now.
All right, let's go find
'cause
him.
Where else would the blood have
Well, I
come
mean,
from?
there was a suit that wasn't used in the other place.
Why would a Moncal need that suit though?
That is an excellent question.
Mm.
This can't be a Moncal
Convenience.
installation. It looks Moncal, but I don't think that it was naturally. I don't think it was inhabited by Moncals.
There weren't enough suits there for the amount of people that it seems would be needed to run this base, right?
Absolutely not.
So,
But they evacuated at some point.
yeah,
so
so the
some
ones
could
that
have been
needed
taken.
the suits, and then the ones that didn't just jumped in the water.
Right.
So I have two options to present to us. One, we
please.
can go deeper into this chamber to possibly where the thing that is roaming this place originated from, is one of my theories. The second option was we can try to follow the blood that went out the room and try to find this person, assuming that it is a person.
I mean, we could do both. The blood will still be there.
Yes, but if this just
The
happened,
blood is real fresh.
if this
it
happened now,
less than a minute ago, they'll
They
be
couldn't be
here,
that far away.
and they could be actively bleeding out.
True.
I thought I heard something just a minute ago
Is
From where?
outside.
Where outside? Which way?
I mean, I didn't. The way we came, like through the porthole that we crawled through to get in here,
Oh.
and that's where the blood is.
Why do I feel like we're in a fucking horror movie, Cypher?
I don't know why.
I'm freaking out, man. That's why you told us to play with the lights off.
Booga booga
Maybe.
booga.
So what do you want to do?
I agree with ACOG. If they are bleeding out and need help, we should find them first, because the potential origination of the creature or whatever it is isn't going anywhere. Like, if they originated from further in this room, like, I feel like that's not gonna change if we go the other direction first.
Is that hole that the blood is dripping off of, is it big enough for us to get through it unscathed? Or
That's
would
where we
one of our
originally
lights-
got
That's
through.
where you guys came into this room. You
Did we
guys
see-
climbed over it.
When we climbed in through it, was it there blood on it? Because I feel like we would have noticed that.
That's
Yeah.
a good question. No one ever looked.
But we're physically climbing over it. I feel like we would see that.
I don't know. No one ever looked.
Also, I was actively watching for blood trails while we were going down this way. I did say that.
Did you?
Did say that.
Yeah.
she did.
Okay, roll me a d6, 50-50, evens, odds.
Do I have to pick one?
Evens you did, odds you did.
But I did.
But you didn't.
I literally said that, though. I told you I was following the blood trail out of the comms room, and I was going to look for any more signs of blood.
I know, and then after about 5 minutes of walking down the hall, you guys didn't see any more of the trail. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
Is there blood on my hands from crawling through? On my suit?
Yes.
So it crawled out right before we got there. It had to.
Well, then, we would have walked past it in the hallway, wouldn't we have?
It's a big
Maybe
hall.
further down the hall. than
Well, it's kind of a
we
bigger
were-
room. It wasn't just a hall, right?
It was not just a hall. It was a big. So these are big rooms, and then the hallway goes around. So it could, if this is what you think it is, this could have gotten far enough away from you guys before you got there.
I'm gonna crawl out the hole.
I
Okay.
follow.
I'm gonna look for blood.
Okay, do me your investigation check of any kind.
Please! Nope, not today.
Nope.
I want to help.
I
Never
will
mind.
also help.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my own.
Oh, we are all
Yay.
rolling like shit. Holy hell. Thank God for
Thank
ACOG.
you!
Hey.
Holy!
Yeah. No one.
Thank God the
Jeez.
drunk gambler is possible.
So here's the dealio. No one sees anything
Until ACOG looks. And he doesn't see drops of blood or anything like that. No. He sees something so much more ominous. He looks like you guys are looking around, you don't see anything, and ACOG's just like, there's no way. You look over the railing, like the bar, and on one side, like on the outside of it, it would be very hard to notice unless you were actively looking for it. There is blood that actually seems to be trailing off in the direction you guys were heading in originally.
Well, here we go.
Like someone grabbed on the railing, and I'll tell you this, because your investigation is so high, it looks like someone was using the railing to kind of pull themselves along, like they dragged their hand and there's like a bigger pool of blood with a smear, and then again another smear and a big pool of blood, like they were literally using the railing to drag themselves.
Oh.
That means they can't have gotten that far.
And this is the fresh blood?
This is the fresh blood.
And how old is the blood that we are seeing now?
This
Also,
is still
like a minute?
relatively the same amount of time. Within minutes.
Yeah, they can't be too far
How
ahead
far
of
can
us.
somebody drag themselves in a minute?
That's an excellent question.
One way to
Yeah,
find
alright.
out. Let's chase him down.
Depends
Let's
how
do it.
hurt they are.
Okay. You guys start heading in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to shoot Z in the back of the head.
Bro, same.
Not because of his character or anything. I just feel like he's gotta be possessed.
Speaking of. Hey Z,
Uh,
make me another wisdom save, please.
oh, for the love. Hey!
Dude, you are getting so fucking lucky on those. Holy shit.
It's been 50-50.
I will tell you this, Z. You guys are walking in that direction, and you're still a little paranoid because there's some random shit going on here, and you don't like it.
Yeah, things aren't adding up.
As you guys are walking, you are fairly certain at the very end of the hall, you just see the shadow of what looks to be a Twi'lek going around a corner.
What the fit?
Like you see the faint shadow against the wall, and then it goes away.
And I'm sure it's a Twi'lek shadow, or could it be a Nautilus shadow?
Good question. I guess you'll
Or
find
a
out.
or a Torgrinta.
Or a Togruta? Yeah, good one.
Well, whatever it did, it
Or is it
definitely
a shark?
No. I would never give you land shark.
That
You
seems
definitely
unconvincing.
gave us land shark.
I definitely
bad,
did
land shark's a
not
good
give you
beer.
land shark.
Absolutely psychic land shark.
Psychic magic.
No, you did not get psychic land shark. I will
Okay.
tell you this. From the glimpse that you got, you just know that there is definitely either tentacles or tails or something that was on the creature's head.
Now, is it ahead of us, or is it behind us like it's following us?
Way ahead of you.
Okay, copy that.
And you're the only one who sees it. No one else sees anything.
I'm gonna go ahead and point it out. And tell everybody what it is that I've been seeing or think that I'm seeing.
Do I see anything that he points out at?
You see nothing.
I'm just gonna
there's
jog up
nothing
to
there,
it.
dude.
You've been looking in that direction the whole time.
What are you talking about? There's nothing there.
Ever since right before we walked into that comms station, there has been flickers of something out of the corner of my eye, and that is the clearest look, and it's got either head, tails, or something.
Okay, look, just because Daito's not here doesn't mean you get to see weird premonitions all the time anymore.
It's not it's not whatever Daito has, I promise you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jog up to that
Didn't
corner.
Daito tell us that there was some weird thing following him out the corner of his eye?
That was back on the last city.
Yeah, but now he is gone and now it's following Z?
No, I killed that guy.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
they found him.
Don't you start again.
ACOG doesn't know
I have a theory as to who it is, and I really don't like this. I don't like where this is going. Not one bit.
You don't want me to define the word killed for you again,
No.
Keel?
I'm already jogging away to try to see what this is.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm talking to you.
Hey, question. While you guys are having this conversation, who has the highest passive perception? Go.
Probably ACOG.
Or
Yeah.
ACOG, sorry.
Cool. ACOG. They are having this argument actively right now. And down the hall, you hear a very familiar noise. A loud, metallic clang. Just like the one you made when you ran.
Ooh,
Now,
not
here's
liking
the
this
thing.
a single bit.
Wait. Here's the thing, though. You hear it like this. Like, it's very rhythmic.
Is it coming toward us or away from us?
You guys have no idea. Only ACOG.
ACOG.
Only ACOG hears this because he's not actively having a conversation. ACOG, you aren't sure. Sounds like it might be heading away from you, though.
Okay.
Concern.
Nah,
Yeah.
this is fine. We're chilling.
Big chillin'.
I'm thinking myself. ACOG, I'm sure, would have an idea of what he's doing. I'm trying to think of what I'm doing.
All right, do with that information as you will.
How familiar is the sound?
It is the exact same sound that ACOG made when it's the exact same sound ACOG made when he was stealthing going into the comm room.
Dude, something's not right with this place. Can we leave?
I'm going to say to everybody, just like, I'm just gonna go down now, like start running
Towards
Like-
the sound?
towards the sound.
You're running?
Yeah.
Is that
Okay,
a way?
what?
Is that back the
I
way we
draw a
came that he's going?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm like
You heard something?
actively going the other way.
I turn around and follow ACOG.
Yeah, because we're not going back the other way, right? This is towards the way we were going anyway.
That is in the direction that you guys were going anyway.
Oh, okay. I was already going that way.
Oh, great. I draw one of my sonic pistols just to be safe.
Stress.
For real, dude.
So you guys start sprinting down that direction.
I am also going to do something.
Okay.
This is going to be interesting.
Okay.
How many hours is it till sunset?
Good question.
That's a very
Um,
specific question.
Yeah, for real.
Here's going to be my response to that. How well do you know Moncal's solar system?
Here's going to be my response to that.
I knew it. Yeah.
You know which way is north. You always know the number of hours left before the next sunrise. You can actually recall anything you've seen or heard.
It's the DM's bane. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's fine. No. It's fine. It's fine. Honestly, that's good because otherwise I would have told you have no fucking idea.
I figured.
Um,
That's
Based-
why I did that.
based on this information, you know that is it sunrise or sunset, or is it both?
Sunrise.
Sunrise or sunset. Well, the next
You-
sun change, lunar solar change.
Right. You know it's going to be sunset in approximately 4 hours.
Okay. So as we're running down, I am going to shout at the top of my lungs the Arcanian word for 4.
Okay.
Why are you yelling?
Oh no, I didn't cast comprehend.
I just
You
said,
did not
don't
cast
think
comprehend.
Not yet.
You
Not
did
yet.
not. Okay. So here's the deal. You guys start sprinting in that direction. ACOG yells something. You guys aren't sure what it said. But he yells something. And then you notice the clanging stops.
I'm confused. Why are you telling them the
Why are you yelling?
son?
Just testing something.
Uh-huh.
He did say that he's not good at stealth. I guess he was being honest.
I mean, if
But
you're
are you guys
yelling,
still
then yes.
sprinting in that direction?
Yeah.
Yes. If ACOG is sprinting, then I'm sprinting.
Yep, following actively.
Okay, so you guys start sprinting in that direction. I will tell you this, ACOG, just because you saw it before, you've been kind of keeping eyes on the blood, and it looks like it started to go a little faster. Like the pulling was getting a little bit faster. Just before you started to yell. And as soon as you stop seeing blood on the railing, you guys see a large door.
Is it open?
It is not open.
Is there blood on it?
There is blood on it.
Open the door.
I will tell you this though. The blood's not blue.
What color is it?
It's red.
The fuck? Who out of you bleeds red besides me and Keelix? I already know that we bleed red.
Where do I
Pretty
check
sure
that?
pretty sure everyone in the party except for Z, whose blood is also like a blue.
Whoa!
Huh?
No!
What?
I think I'm right.
About what?
My theory. I'm not gonna say anything yet, but I think I'm right, and I hate it.
Okay.
I still open the door.
Okay. The door opens and you walk in to a cantina, but there's something else. You guys see a person standing over a dead body. And I want to say, I said standing, but you look a little bit closer and you notice it's actually like kneeling over it, like on both of its hind legs, like squat over it.
I'm gonna yell, freeze! Stop!
Cool. Nobody else gets to make it an action. This is what's gonna happen. As soon as you guys walk in, she yells freeze. ACOG. Your passive perception is high enough to notice this as she's yelling. The person standing over the dead body has something in their hands, and as she's yelling, it stabs it into the body. And then it stands up. It turns towards the entire party. And you notice it's fucking dead. And then
Yeah, this is fine.
I'm just gonna get this out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till the thing pops up.
I got bad news for you guys.
Frick.
The session's over.
Boo!
You can't do that 2 weeks in a row!
Yes, I can, bitch.
Stop leaving us where we can't roleplay!
I'm sorry, but the session's over.
We're role playing day 2 on the fucking.
I mean, yeah, we can do that.
For real.
But I will leave you off with this. The thing stood up and screamed. It is not running at you though. There is one other noise that you do hear though.
Oh, it's a whole freaking
It's
horde.
calling his buddies!
And that is exactly where we're going to leave off.
Can I see what it is even? Like, you said a thing.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yo!
This is fine.
I called the mutation thing, I fucking called that.
All right. Well, I hope you guys had a great time.
It just means that Daito's gonna not have combat when we start next time.
Or so you think. Believe me.
Daito's the body.
As soon as he told me he couldn't be here, I was like, "Oh, I got plans for you. Don't you worry." So, yeah.
He's gonna be running from the horde.
Well, we'll find out next week.
Yo, wait, I hope it's an
I'm on
actual
Dragon Ball
horde.
Z.
Because I actually have AoE stuff and I've never used it. I'm so excited.
I don't know.
Me
You'll find
too.
out next week.
And you know what? We're not underwater, so I can use Call Lightning now.
Let's go.
That seems safe.
We're fine.
How it makes a storm
That's
cloud,
an
right?
actual representation of Daito running from the horde.
Here we go.
You align yourself, nature, 3 foot, 10 foot tall, 60-foot radius storm cloud cylinder appears. Technically, yes.
We're
I-
within 60 feet, so I'll just
Yeah,
put
and
that
it's
one out there.
Yeah, that's fine. I choose where the lightning strikes every round.
Okay.
this will be interesting next round.
So don't piss me off.
But
I'm
no one
really
gets,
trying here, dude.
but no one gets any actions. No any prep time, and next session, it is a surprise round.
Hey,
So
I have a question.
For
Sure.
us?
Oh, it's too far away.
Yes.
Never mind.
this thing, yeah, you'll see. All right.
I was gonna say it's force aura, but it's outside of 30
It
feet.
is just outside of 30 feet.
Sad.
But I hope you guys enjoyed the little session that I've set up here because I really want Daito to be a part of this. So unfortunately, I can't do this without him.
Sag.
I gave you guys a little bit of setup just to kind of know what's coming. And yeah,
Is it next
Come
Tuesday?
charging
yet?
through another
It's
door
not.
on. He's gonna come charging through another door on some other side of the room, and Raiko and Keel are gonna just look at him like, "Where the f have you been?"
And then there's gonna be like 17 of those things that follow him in.
And I'll
We're
just be
just
like,
gonna be like,
You said you see a
dude.
body here.
No,
Is
guys.
it a Skylook?
I got this.
no.
Yeah, what's the body
I will-
look like?
I will tell you this: it's human.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry, it's Moncal.
Yeah.
It's Moncal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is giving me some serious Last of Us vibes, and I hate it.
Can I just say, I had no plans to make this what I wanted, what I made it today. Yet, however, as we kept going, it was like, dude, let's just make it horror. Let's just do it.
You have succeeded.
It did, yeah, for real, dude.
The next session
I
is
mean,
gonna
I'm
be
fine.
the next session is gonna be real spicy.
This session was real spicy.
Oh, it's gonna get only spicier. Hey Z,
Yeah.
how's that mental health looking?
Real bad.
I mean,
Do we get to know what you keep rolling those for? Or is it a surprise?
So I'll tell you this: I can only tell everybody but you because
Aw.
you passed.
Oh, the wisdom save.
Yeah.
Damn.
dang,
well,
that's a high wisdom save. Holy.
what, mine?
No, what Cypher was. He had me
Oh.
roll like 5 wisdom saves, and I failed each time.
I passed
Correct.
mine on a 19.
Actually, Ryan, you passed on one.
Did I really?
Yes. I will tell you this, however, every time you pass, the DC gets higher.
Yeah,
Ah!
I kind of figured that was the case.
Dang, this is wild.
Welcome to psychosis.
Mhm.
Yeah, honestly.
There is no immunity to this. This is entirely my made up rule. I won't tell you why you're rolling for these. Just know the longer you're down here, the worse it's gonna get.
It's got to be like a modified paranoia thing or something.
And that's why when Chad asked if it was like a fear or a charm, I'm like, it's technically not.
So if I passed,
It's not
then do
fear
I not
or
have to?
right? It sounds like a disease, but it didn't work when I got rid of that.
I mean, it's a mental disease, but you can't get rid of those.
Why not?
So I have a question. Since I passed the save, whose
Uh-huh.
mic is freaking out? Because that hurt my ears.
It's probably
Yeah.
Connor because he touched it.
That fucking hurt my ears. I
what
have
were
a
you
question. Since I passed the save, do I not have to make more saves going forward?
We'll see.
I was just curious, like if it's you pass it, then you're immune for
he
24
said every
hours.
time
Remember-
he passed,
remember
the
what
DC
I
went
said.
up.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You
I know, but
passed.
Ryan has rolled like 5 wisdom saves, and the rest of us have only rolled 1.
Correct. However, there was a reason for that.
I don't like where this is going, my man. I really don't.
Get fucked.
I don't like where this is going.
Remember when I said we're gonna touch on some dark shit? Welcome
Yeah.
to the dark shit.
I think I
didn't
am like
sign up to win Last of Us.
99.9% confident.
Can
in my
I
theory.
intimidate myself to not be paranoid?
Pretty sure that's called schizophrenia, but sure,
Can
go
I
for it.
shoot myself in the foot?
That's
Can
not good.
I
That would be.
intimidate
The answer
Keel
is
to
yes,
not be
it won't help.
paranoid?
No.
Stop being paranoid!
Yeah.
He like
you just-
slaps him.
No, she just
I
does
would
the
never.
airplane. She just does the airplane skit where she just shakes him and then gives him a slap. And there's just a line of you guys giving him the same thing.
Oh my
But
god.
but yeah, we will touch on this next session.
You mean this?
This, yeah. Not this session, next session. Good try.
No, the GIF.
though.
babe.
What gift? Hold on.
I said, do you mean this GIF?
Yes, it's
Yes.
that gift. It's that exact thing.
Yeah.
It's just that's the entire party just shaking Keel, trying to get him to stop being paranoid. Well,
No.
actually, that's shaking Z to stop getting
Yeah,
paranoid.
for
I was like,
real.
I'm good for right now.
Yeah,
Dog,
Z,
you rolled a nat 1.
I did.
Yeah, your mentality not so hot, but Z's much worse.
I'm getting wrecked right
Look,
now.
I'm the
There's some
only
sanity
one-
pills from Phasmophobia.
I'm the only one with proficiency in wisdom saves, right?
I technically have proficiency in wisdom
no.
saves by having
I
proficiency
think-
in charisma saves.
I do
I
as
think
well.
Wow.
Dad has wisdom.
I do.
You do. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That
Um,
said, I
Connor
will
wants
say
to
that I had a
discuss
fun time fucking with you guys in the sound.
I figured that was what was happening.
We built all of the sound bites just before the session.
Nice.
And we sat there, and every time you guys didn't hear the things, I made them get a little bit closer, a little bit louder, a little bit closer, a little bit louder, until finally you guys went, all right, is that the sound bite, or is that actually the thing you're doing? And I'm like, I don't know.
No. Can I just point out? Tanner literally just basically said the equivalent of, it's probably just the wind.
Yeah,
Well,
basically.
I know I've used things for campaigns that have sounds in it, and I'm just like, that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I didn't
yeah.
bother making my own soundbite to make sure there wasn't some background
Exactly.
scream or something that I didn't notice.
As
Oh,
a DM, I didn't overthink it.
Everything you guys heard tonight was 100% lovingly crafted by yours truly
Mhm.
over here in Florida, specifically to cause as much pants shitting fear as possible.
It's working.
I mean, I'm fine.
I'm
You're fine for now. Just wait until you see what these things do. Anyway, hope everybody has a good night.
Yeah.
Because I also ended this session early because I have a appointment at 8 in the morning, so I have to
In
drive
Vero,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Which is an hour away.
Yeah, so I have to be up and out of the house by 7. So I'm not looking forward to it. I wanted to do a longer session, but also with Daito not being here or
Yeah.
Croccs not being here, I was like, you know what? Let's just end it early.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, you guys will be fine. You get to stew on this for a little while, and
hmm
it'll be fine. All right. I will talk to you all later.
Yep, you all have a good night.
Bye.